What up, folks? Nothing, Mace. All right, people. To get this thing going. Quick game here. Let me make sure everything is rolling the way I want it to roll, and then we'll get started. And I'm actually going to start a new series tonight, guys. I'm actually going to start a new series. And, you know, you guys voted for 2K, man. You know, I asked people what they wanted to see in this stream, and it was overwhelming, 2K. So I guess I have to oblige you guys, right? So we're going to get this thing started, man. We're going to start a new team here. And guess who y'all think it's going to be? Let's see which one of you guys can guess who it's going to be. I'll let you guys ponder on that for a moment. All right. Let's do it. All right, guys, so I'm not going to say who it's going to be. I'm just going to show you guys. You guys will see here momentarily who it's going to be. What's good, man? What's up with y'all? How y'all been, man? Nah, not the Sixers. The Lurk King is on to something. Lurk King is on to something. Let's go ahead and start it up, man. Because, y'all know I got my expansion league team with, you know, the Pittsburgh Force. So I'm going to be playing probably both of them. But we're going to use current teams. We're actually going to start in the regular season. Let's do our setup real quick. We're going to do, let's say, 7-minute quarters. Make everything 7 minutes. Normalize. And let me show you some of the things that I usually turn up. You know, I don't know if it's still the same as it was last year, but let me show you the things I usually turn up. These things. Chemistry effects. Put those up to like 75. Put that to like 60. Well, no, I'll leave that on about 50. But I like all of the effects. You know, CPU injury effect. Anything like that I like to turn up a little bit. User injury effects, 75 as well. And definitely the morale effects. So all the effects I like to hike up a little bit. And that's it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Which team is it gonna be? Yeah. The OKC Thunder. This should be interesting. Should be a very interesting one. All right, we'll leave all of that stuff on manual. And I'm gonna start out on Superstar. See how everything rocks with that. Let's go ahead and load one of the classes here. You know, I'll go ahead and go with this one. You know, that's a familiar name there. So we'll do that. Back out of here real quick to show you guys the setup. Oops, I gotta go over here to options. So we're gonna do. All right. I think this is all the stuff we just looked at. Where's the other stuff I'm looking for? All right, Superstar. All right, I think that's straight. But I'm looking for these settings. I want real player percentages on these. What I don't like though, man, is the meter doesn't always come up. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. You see, I got the feedback here, right? So let's just change it to team color, whatever, and it's on. Now, y'all are gonna notice as I'm playing this, not all on all shots are we gonna see the feedback. Watch what I tell you. All right, so we'll leave everything like that, and let's run. Let's get it started, man. We're gonna run a game tonight. Apologize to you guys, man. I've really been, You know, my schedule has been crazy lately, man, and I've been kind of off. You know, wasn't able to stream last night. I had some stuff pop up, and tonight I'm getting a late start as well. Again, I want to try to stick to this schedule. I want to hold to 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Monday nights. Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights. I want to try to hold to that, but it's been hard. We're gonna skip these first practice series, and then we'll come in and do that later. But I want to stick to that the best I can. See how that unfolds, and we'll see. We'll see. But anytime I start late or what have you. Like now, I'll probably just play the one game because I don't want to go too far beyond 10 p.m. Like I said, man, I have family, and you always want to spend time with your kid and your lady. She's done with her part-time, job down in the man cave at 10 p.m. So that's usually why I try to, because it used to be 12, and that's probably going to change again. She was working till 12, but schedule changes now 6 to 10. So I try to, maneuver around her schedule.
I miss you too, Ernie.
But in about 4 weeks, it actually will go back to 12 or 11. So I'll be able to stay on a little later.
For New York,
let's get it. What's your favorite basketball team? 76ers, man. Sixers is my boys. You think quarterback vision will be brought back in Madden soon? I doubt it. I would doubt it only because, I think what they're trying to do with target passing is pretty much, taking care of that. But we'll see. Maybe they will do some different things with target passing. Maybe that could be a way to incorporate ratings into target passing. Your window, like combine target passing with the cone. I don't know. We'll see.
Coming to an end. We're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kristaps Porzingis was taken with the 4th pick.
You should be the greatest franchise in sports for the Celtics. All right, Celtics fan.
Part of that. Thanks, G. And what's scary is Porzingis.
Yeah, man, this should be fun playing in the West, man.
Fearlessness will help him in the long run.
My son is in there on his iPad, guys, so y'all are going to hear some background
a few teams
noise, if you will.
What can they do to keep building on this momentum?
I think the coaching staff
still trying to learn this game, man.
Kevin, maybe where you're out kicking your coverage
still
a little
beginning
bit.
Stages.
They've got to remind their team about the small steps.
But I've been liking how the game feels on Superstar.
Don't forget about doing these things, or what we're doing
felt pretty good.
Offensively.
It felt pretty balanced. I've won some games, I've lost some games.
The reality of what the season represents, that they understand that, so their expectations don't get them
all me right there.
big-headed. So
that was all me right there.
Sounds like you're talking about staying with the fundamentals.
Well, the fundamentals can always help you, Kevin. And then also just continuity, making sure that each guy understands that you've done your role, continue to do your role, and the guys behind you are ready to go in case we start slipping.
So a look at our starters.
Oh, Melo, get him in the air.
Porzingis is out there. But then it's Cantor. Then it's McDermott. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard.
Trying to get it to Paul George.
Yeah, the defense cannot afford to be that.
Should have did icon passing right
at all
there.
times, especially at the mid-range.
Pass to Ntilikina. Now here's Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Hardaway.
There you go. Good dig.
Out there to play defense.
I was able to get back on defense right there.
So quickly.
Pull up.
Nice
pull up.
Got
me.
Oh, nice
Got
screen. Really a poor defensive
Got
reaction.
me.
And the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over
So I'm probably
going
to lose this game. I'm just letting y'all know.
Jumper's going to go down.
Now
they're asking me to shoot it. They want Westbrook to take it. All right. Let's get him in position. Oh, come on.
Here's Ntilikina. Dishes it to Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
This is a guy who plays with a high motor and who enjoys.
So I see they coming out and starting out early on us.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Anthony to stop the run.
Oh, come on. How does he miss that?
D from Porzingis. McDermott dishes to Hardaway.
We don't score. If they score here, we're going to have to get a timeout.
Feeds it to Cantor. Pass to Ntilikina. Lock at 6. Fires from deep. And the Knicks hit again.
Come on, man. See, this is the thing, too.
And we're only in the first quarter.
Superstar and Hall of Fame,
the passion that they're playing.
they started making a lot of shots.
Now that we have a chance,
You said give Shady Mike gaming sliders a try.
Fifth, Porzingis.
And shot blocking is
All right,
the
I'll do that. Do
element
you
of
know
the
if
game
are
that
they
I
in
think
the
he cares
in the
about
share
the
in
most.
here, or
That's where he puts in that
do I gotta
effort
find them
and
on like
energy.
OS or something?
And Frank Ntilikina out of France, played pro ball in Germany, and a lot of fans
Wow,
in the US
I'm trying to
might
pass
not
the
be
ball.
as familiar with him.
2K still
For
sticks
NBA
you in
execs and
animations, I
scouts,
see.
That's their job. Ntilikina
At times.
has a game worthy of their attention.
Westbrook
Bang,
wide
bang.
open. He fires.
There you go, Russ.
Buries the 20-footer.
Thought that was gonna be a
Becoming
3-ball
better
though.
and better at the catch and shoot game. If Westbrook ever perfects that part of the offensive end of the floor,
So off to a rough start, guys, but you know maybe we'll settle down a little bit.
Hardaway kicks to Cantor. New York moving the ball around. Now the dish to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. A shot, no good.
All right, let's
And
go.
Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. In a draft stacked with point guards, Ntilikina's court vision Greg, might be the best of
Yo,
all.
why do they stick you in those animations like
At
that?
the same time,
That's crazy. Like I had already crossed them over.
thin wings, so that versatility makes him one of the more valuable prospects.
Game is sticky sometimes.
Browns, Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
He has them on a YouTube channel. Okay, I'll check him out, man, because definitely might want have to get some sliders going. Every game, most of these games we play, guys, you can use sliders to get you. You know what? This play is going to be entirely too long. I didn't realize it was that far down in the shot clock.
4 on the shot clock.
In building this lead, they've done
Gotta settle down, man, and run some offense.
finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
With 2K, I still feel like the plays run a bit slow, so you gotta.
Knocks it loose.
Oh,
Anthony on the double team. Has to Cantor. Here's
kinda.
Ntilikina. Buries the long range jumper.
This dude is killing us right now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And this matchup
Yeah, man, the wide open shots is like ridiculous. The layups, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Some people were saying that maybe it could be because they're contested, and I'm like, I don't know about that. They still be seeming like they're missing too many shots, too many layups.
I think things may play out the same way this year too.
Now here's George.
He
He's had
stepped
some
around that
time,
screen.
but no scoring yet from him. Patterson inside. Working on O'Quinn.
Look at this.
Patterson
Tell me how these guys are missing these shots, man. I don't understand it.
Easily outside.
I think something changed with the meter. I'm gonna have to get in practice mode and figure that out, man.
He dishes it to Beasley.
But no, I actually showed it in my last stream. When I was in the practice environment,
And again, it's New York.
I was making every layup. Didn't matter how long I held the button. I was making every single layup.
Really good inside.
Every one.
That's right, Brent.
So I don't know. Maybe it does have something to do with it being
For the
slightly
Thunder last
contested.
season, the
But
first one
these
in the
guys
AD
seem to be
era,
open.
That stands for after Durant.
You know what I
can
mean?
Imagine just how
They're
devastating
seeming to
departure
be open.
was
So I'm
for
really
the
not
fans
sure
of the
what's going
franchise,
on.
But I think Sam Presti, as the general manager, prepared themselves for Kevin Durant leaving and for Russell Westbrook to assume the reins of the team.
Here's Abrinas. Here's Kristen in the corner. George with it. Second chance shot, and the shot goes
Come
in.
on, Paul George, you got to take over, baby.
And with OKC, as long as this team has
We're
been
getting
in
crushed.
this, they have known success as a franchise.
Part of the fear that losing KD in free agency was that the success was going to
bad
go
body
with them.
clipping.
But on the shoulders of
Did y'all see the
Russell
video I put
Westbrook
out today
having
about
an
Madden?
historic NBA season,
With the,
averaging a
the body
triple-double.
clipping?
Billy
Slight
Donovan
ball
got these
morphing.
guys
How
to
did-
play
if y'all
pretty
didn't see it,
hard,
what did y'all think
ended up
about that
being in
video?
the playoffs, and now have
Was
young
I
guys
nitpicking
that
right
maybe
there, or
can
did
show some
you
potential
see
to
my point?
maintain a level of success this fan base is used to.
Here's Kristen. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. George passes to Patterson. Here's Kristen. O'Quinn defending. The offensive rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the pass to Abrinas. Patterson, the screen.
Yo, I can't get nothing going. They playing great defense.
George against Beasley. Second shot opportunity, and he's fouled.
Why they pull me into that?
Shot, but he's
Look,
got the chance to pick up the point.
2K has done a better job this year with freeing up the animations. But look at this. Watch this. And we're gonna look at this in real time. Maybe I'm tripping, but let's see. So I get past this guy, right? Now why I'm trying to drive. Look, I'm trying to drive to the basket, and watch what happens. Look, they pull me over. I'm pressing up to the right to shoot a right-handed shot. And then look at what the ball does. They pull me into this animation right here to interact with this guy, to get fouled. Don't like that kind of stuff, man. They got to fix those things.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws tonight.
But, like I always say, I'm not picking on 2K. There's a ton of games with these problems.
Good, Paul George.
Madden has the same issue. NBA Live has the same issue. But I want that issue to be resolved. Let these games be free, man. You know what I mean? Let it be free.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Here's Hernan Gomez. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall.
Man, we got out of that quarter.
So it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after contesting every shot.
And what I showed in the Madden video today was relatively, it was relatively minute, but still, they got to get the game to a point where that ball tangibility is always effective, man, because as much as I like the fact that Martavis Bryant was able to make the catch, I want that ball to pop out of there, you know what I mean, in that situation, because the physics would have taken over.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night to be able to come out, to know
Lurk King, I can't say.
When to be aggressive.
I really can't say. I can't say if it's worth buying or not. You know what I mean? I always tell you guys, man, I don't give those type of recommendations because, you never know, what each individual likes and don't like. So, I never say if the game is worth it or not. You know what I mean?
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second
Let's go, PG-13. Let's get it.
And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Huge fan of how they have rotated here.
Like that right there.
Been able to
see right there, it looked more loose. They didn't pull me into the guy.
Like that, it's gotta be
so like I said, 2K has done a better job with it with 2K18, but you still see some instances
all that trust showing up with the lead.
They're forcing the outcome.
Looking at who they've got. Ntilikina and Hardaway Jr.
All right. Pulled back and within 6. It's back to a ball game now.
Gomez in at the 5 down low. Now here's Lee.
What do you guys do? Do you guys play more on-ball defense, or y'all, play with one guy? Just curious. Y'all can see. I left this guy open again. As y'all can see, man, I usually do both.
Christian, the pass to George. Patterson, the screen, and George kicks to Christian. Here's Patterson. Knicks with the rebound.
How does he miss that?
13 points.
Y'all tell me. How do you miss that shot?
And at home for the next
How do you miss that?
Pulling into town.
Come on, 2K.
Pit stop before hitting the road again.
How do you miss that?
No problem.
Please tell me. What did I do wrong in that situation?
Here's a little research I did, Kevin, on one Willie Hernan Gomez. He played for Real Madrid. And one of the better post prospects in the Spanish league.
I was about to say, he would have missed that. I would have threw this whole console out the window. No, not the console, but I would. Yeah, because it's a digital, so I can't throw the game away. But come on, man. I'm gonna have to get some clarity on that, man, because I know they said that Czar mentioned something about the meter changing a bit. Oh, that's good defense. I was about to say, that's good defense. This dude better not make that shot.
After getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots,
all right, guys, space the floor, man. Space the floor
a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here is George. 7 points in the game.
Oh, what are you doing? Where's he going?
He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well,
I made the shot, but I don't know what he was doing right there. I needed him to go up right away.
Straight line guy.
A different look for Oklahoma City.
On ball,
checked in for
off
George.
ball, not the move.
Overson comes in for Alex
Got you.
Abrinas.
So y'all switch to each time a guy has the ball.
And a new group in for the
Yeah, I
Knicks.
kind of see right there. Y'all see it didn't give me any shot feedback right there. It's very inconsistent, and I don't understand why. I have the shot feedback turned on. So why is it not?
8 points for him.
Come on, Westbrook, get on your man. You got me playing two guys here.
Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Nice shot by McDermott.
And of course, they making everything.
Shooting the basketball.
But that's superstar, man. That's
beyond the
superstar for you. They're gonna make every shot,
Now here's
contested or not. It seems like.
Passes it to Carmelo. Grant dishes to Anthony.
Ooh.
Rebounded by Porzingis.
I switched the shot right there. And it almost worked. Wow, look at that.
He kicks to Hardaway. Porzingis sets the pick for Hardaway. Screen by Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Westbrook.
He gonna make the shot. I was about to say he better not have made it. Oh.
Slammed home and he draws the
Good
foul
offense.
chance for another point at the free throw line.
That's Doug MC Buckets.
Still something that
Yeah, Doug McBuckets. Well, CPU anyway, because they hit all their shots on Hall of Fame. Yeah, it's the same way, man. On as you can see on Superstar, it gets a little out of hand at times.
Junior though, Brent is a shooting guard.
You know, that's why traditionally I always played 2K on All
I was a
Star.
young NBA player.
But so far, I like the way Superstar feels.
So I've known that kid a long time. He's not a kid anymore.
But you know, it's always trial and error for me, man.
And last season had his
always
best
trial and
overall
error.
season of his career.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Such an adjustment for young players drafted into the NBA, managing money, being accountable to your teammates, to you know, the many things that tug and pull on you. Brent, can the league do anything more to help them through this sometimes uncomfortable process?
I think the league does a great job, Kevin, of addressing these things, not only the NBA, but certainly the Players Association in terms of educating the players. To me, Kevin, as an ex-player, though, the biggest responsibility falls on the veteran players of that team to take a young player under
crazy,
their wing,
man.
to watch what it is that they're doing socially,
never really understand
to make sure
that, man,
that they
it's
set
all-
them
it's all
up for
good.
success off the court.
Outside Westbrook.
Look how good the defense is.
Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. That one's in there.
There we go, Russ. Work to get open.
And there's no doubt that the
They
three-point
playing
shot
some great
and its
defense on
selection
Russ.
for
I couldn't do
Westbrook
nothing in the post
is
game.
something that he'd like to be more consistent with.
That one, no good.
Finally.
Excellent D there
Should have
from
missed the
Anthony.
shot.
Westbrook kicks to Anthony. He feeds it to Grant. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Why was that sequence so slow?
5-point Knicks lead.
Like I passed the ball and it seemed like they didn't pass it until I got to the basket. That was almost a mess up.
Pass to Ntilikina. Noah with it.
Good Lord.
Looking for his first basket still in this one. And
Come on,
is gonna pick up
Robinson.
the foul. That's his first foul in his campaign.
But I'm enjoying this game, man. Y'all know how I do. You take it for what it is. Every game has bright spots. Every game has not so bright spots.
There's a screen by Cannon. Lets a floater go. Pass to Ntilikina. Count it. Ntilikina's got 10.
Come on, man.
You can see he's been working.
Just letting this dude
on that
just
post
do
game.
what he wants to do.
Showing some skill set down on that low block, using that length to his advantage.
Now here's Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
How are they missing these shots, man?
3 rebounds now.
And like I said, I know somebody probably gonna say, well, they're being contested, but come on, man.
Dishes it to Hardaway.
I mean, he's at the cup. How's he missing that?
Porzingis against Anthony. There's the double team with Grant. Shot clock at 5. Ntilikina can't hit.
Right now, he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try
He's
to
at the
find
cup. I
something
don't
different.
understand it.
And Brett, when you hear Donovan on the sideline or in the huddle, it's clear how big a motivator he can be for his team. He certainly gets the most out of his players from the stars to the end of the bench.
One thing that Billy Donovan did in the early part of taking the job with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I remember it well, Kevin. I went to the UCLA campus where Billy Donovan
I tried to dump it off to Melo right there.
But
I didn't think I was going to have time, so I just went ahead and shot it.
Establish that trust in the off-season, being there for workouts, understanding the personalities of his team, and getting to know his guys. All of those things have reaped some incredible rewards in the early part of Billy Donovan's coaching career.
See, they make everything. They're making every shot.
Yeah, terrific.
Every single shot.
Strength to finish through the contact.
What is going on? We can't get nothing to fall, but these dudes is making like every shot. With contested shots and all. Like, come on, man. Was really good with that.
The son of a former all-star point guard. Junior, not maybe the same ball handler his father was, but he can sure fill it up. And I really feel like he's established his niche in the NBA.
Anthony. Excellent D there from Beasley.
God have mercy. I can't even make a shot off the backboard.
So far.
We can't even get a bucket to fall off the backboard.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, people talk so much about the first guy with Westbrook. How about that time finding the open man?
Very crazy, man.
For New
I don't get it.
5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Lee against Westbrook. Beasley sets a screen for Lee. Porzingis with a screen on Adams. Here's Cantor. And it's Cantor again missing. Anthony. And released it in time.
But see, right there, they just gave me shot feedback. So somebody please tell me why it doesn't pop up for every shot. Please explain that. I don't understand
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome to halftime. Hey, what a fantastic time of the year. New York came out.
And why can't we skip this, man?
A smoldering performance for them early as they shut down everything.
They have to give us a way to skip the halftime show.
10-0 to start.
Come on, man.
As the first quarter. That about wraps
I don't want to
up.
watch
Time
that.
Now for the second half of the game, we go to Kevin.
I mean, I have cheese plays where I can score almost every time, but it sucks. Who wants to play like successful should be better. Yeah, as a 2K fan, I'm very disappointed this year. Really? So you said there's a lot of cheese plays that you have for this game where you can score every time?
There in the background as the cars stream down I-40.
Yeah, man. All of these games got their issues, man.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
You know, it's just up to all of us to acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people act like they don't want to acknowledge it, and I don't get it.
Oklahoma City trailing.
You know, we have to acknowledge these things.
Right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Robertson.
Why is Paul George just standing
there? Is out there with Steven Adams.
I mean, try to work to get open.
Forward position. And it's
there we go.
Finishing it off.
I got to create my own shot. I see.
George had on that dunk. So
work to get open.
Explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
5-point game though. So like I said, the game, you know, is not ridiculous. What the? I must have switched to Westbrook by accident. I'm mad that he was able to thread the needle right there, though. You know, daggone well. They wouldn't allow that. If it was me passing,
really, that's
no way.
His personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen, and
Look
other
at
times
how good
he's
the
in attack
defense
mode.
is, though.
5 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
Ntilikina can't hit. Thunder trailing by 7. It's Anthony with the drive. It's tipped. Brent, the last team you played for, the Houston Rockets. Your dad, your older brother John, also played for the Rockets. What's this connection between the city of Houston and the Berry family?
I've asked them that same question in Houston.
Oh, mercy. I'm not getting my shots, man. The deflected ball right there really hurt.
All three of us are
in that situation.
I'd love to see a tombstone over there with Rick, John, and Brent.
Well,
maybe we'll add a few more to it, Kevin.
Well, the way you played there, the way you played your career, and your family played, obviously you've set a standard in the league. But that was an interesting stop that you all were there at one time.
I think it's crazy that we all
ended.
It's
going to be an interesting series, guys. I might play 2 games tonight, though.
That's something.
Weird.
Outside, George. Adams sets the pick for George. The dish to Carmelo. And it's Anthony again missing.
Yeah,
y'all notice I have the shot meter off, so I don't know Melo's shot.
Know they got to be better.
And again,
this dude is making every shot. I don't know him, so maybe you guys can tell me, is he that nice? This dude is hitting every 3-point shot he puts up.
Westbrook kicks to Anthony. And he makes
but like I said, I don't know him, so maybe it's warranted. I have no idea. I don't know that cat. It's funny though, Porzingis ain't scoring at all.
And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then
not at all. Like my man ain't getting nobody.
And it's Kyle O'Quinn in for Porzingis.
Well, Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it.
Here's the screen.
Y'all hear that commentary was off. They talk about Melo still the leader of the team, but I mean I know why that is. And, they probably haven't caught up to the trade, obviously. Yes, sir. What toy?
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass and the contested three.
In the car? No, I brought it in the house.
One more, maybe.
And O'Quinn sends it back.
Good reach by O'Quinn, getting to the shooter.
It's in there.
Reading when he was releasing it. His struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight.
It's in
He's
there.
got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
And you know what? You allow a guy
Don't worry
to get
about
right to the rim like that.
It's not a toy anyway. It's a notepad.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw
shots of
the night.
And look back a season ago.
Yeah, okay,
they did
go
a solid
find it.
job at the line. About 79% of their free throw.
And McDermott drops them both.
Yeah, this joint's crazy, man.
Doug McDermott was going to be a classic shooter when he came
Okay, well, don't worry about it.
Those points he racked up at Creighton
I'm not going to
University.
find it. No,
a great
I'm not.
shooting motion, a high, quick release. And I'm just impressed with the range that he's able to fire from. Sometimes 4 or 5 feet from behind the line. No problem from Dougie McBuckets.
George passes to Carmelo. The shot's good on the assist by George.
I don't know, man. I still don't like the way the plays are ran in this game. They don't run them fast enough, in my opinion. It seems like it takes them too long to get to the play. To get to whoever's supposed to be the option.
And here is Hernan Gomez. He dishes it to McDermott. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh,
McDermott's got the lead up to
what's
13
going
now
on with
for
the
the
defense?
Knicks. And Brent with McDermott, he does have great range. It's something that defenders have to respect and is opening up more for him.
And the idea for McDermott is you cannot be a one-trick pony in this league, Kevin. So getting more comfortable at times, maybe playing with the back to the basket, moving off of screens, maybe cutting around defenders. He's going to have to show some more versatility in his offensive game to stick around.
And beyond his ability to shine on the basketball floor, you have to commend Carmelo Anthony's effort, Greg, to get NBA players and other athletes more involved in making the world a better place.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, but guys like Melo,
I got to get to the menu where I can take threes away, and I can't remember where it's at.
He's spoken out as well as done the legwork of being active in his
But I definitely got a lot to learn in the
charity
game.
work for Melo. It's just nice to see the maturation process play out.
No
sure, as I play the game, I'll get better.
Thunder trailing by 12. And Roberson kicks to Anthony. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
I don't know if Melo's shot, man. So I'm probably not going to make any 3-pointers with
Beasley
him.
dishes to Hardaway. Some nice passing by New York here. Lee kicks to Hernan Gomez. The pass to Lee. There's the screen. Beasley for three. That one misses. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be
See what I said? The computer can thread the needle, but you surely will not be able
back
to.
the lead. Passes it to
You might as well forget it.
To the inside.
Look at that. Did y'all see him slide all the way over there?
Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Hold on. Hold on. Right on the D-pad. Okay, got you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Did y'all see this? Watch him. Watch your boy with the ball. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get to the right person. Oh, did I back up far enough? Oh, okay. It wasn't enough. It looked like he slid. I guess he didn't though. It just looked. That just looked weird. This sequence right here looked awkward. Watch the ball. That's why it looked like he kind of slid. Yeah, I guess it's all right. I ain't got much to say about that.
There's enough room. O'Quinn not bashful
It just
about
looked a little
pulling the
strange.
trigger. He caught that one as soon as he caught it.
Outside, George. Patterson, the screen. Anthony kicks to Roberson. Outside, Anthony.
I had no choice. The play clock was already down.
The defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter.
I had no choice but to try to shoot it.
Release.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Hits the three-point
bomb. I don't know what they're doing defensively.
First bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
We're gonna have to change that up. I don't know what they're doing defensively.
Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Patterson dishes to Anthony. Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, good on that one. Excellent D there from Beasley.
How am I missing so many shots?
Second difference between the shot clock and the
I really don't understand this.
Game clock. And Andre Roberson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Anthony. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Roberson. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Knicks. Noah comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Hardaway passes to Beasley. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Beasley.
Computer is able to thread the needle.
6 points for Enes Kanter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
No, I can't do it. We're going to send him to the next game, man. This is killing me. I'm going to need to go get into practice mode real quick. Then we're going to play another game. So let's go and practice. Where is it? Where's practice at? Coaching? Yeah. Let's practice some plays. Crazy. We'll get it right. And I promise you guys, I will definitely keep this going. This series. Alright, so what is it doing? Oh, okay, because I'm passing it, whatever. So who's the next guy?
I got something for you.
Yeah, I see that.
It's going to be a prize.
What was the play? I'm confused. Is Paul George supposed to shoot? Go back. What do you have?
It's gonna be a prize.
Prize? What's the play? It's not showing me the play. Okay. What is the play? Is that the play? Why is it not showing me the play art? Jesus Christ, man. Why is it not showing me that full play art right there? It ain't showing me none of that. Okay, so let's start this again. Now, let me make sure I got all, okay, make sure I got all the stuff up there. Settings. No, I can't even do all of that right here. Alright. So here we go. So this play is showing me the play art, okay? Back to Melo, Steven Adams. And he's supposed to... Alright. Oh, okay. Appreciate it, Murad. I told y'all, man, I don't know basketball as well as I know football. So some of this stuff I don't know. Alright.
Daddy, look.
Look at what? Huh? Alright, so let's change. Let's do another play. Let's do a play to... let me get some Melo stuff. Alright, so give 52. Oh, he's open. Just practice this a few times, man, so I can get the timing down of his shot. Okay. Oh, I ain't even mean to shoot that one. It went in though. He wasn't really open right there. All right. Oops. Play was off right there. That play is a drag double stagger screen that allows Westbrook to drive or hit the post play. Okay, got you. I'm going to keep shooting at 3 because I want to get Melo's touch. Whether he hits it or not. Can you still hand off? How do you hand off? How do you do the handoff? Oops. The wrong play. How do you do the handoff? The last play you ran. Howdy Loons. What up, Kia? Me getting my tail kicked on Superstar trying to learn this game. Trying to get the hang of Melo's shot. That's why I just keep shooting it with him. Mason, go up. Get out of here. You got what from me?
It's going to be prize.
What is it? Come here, let me see. Yeah, you got it. Go ahead. Oh, that's nice, man. You drawing?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got another one. Oh, I didn't draw this one.
Oh, there it is. There's his shot.
I didn't draw this one.
Good job, buddy.
I didn't do it yet.
You didn't do it yet, so you're going to do another one?
You do me
Ooh.
a happy face.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do me a happy face.
No, Mommy will do it for you when she comes up. I'm going to shoot this shot a few more times. Then we'll go ahead and jump into another game, guys. I really just wanted to get, Melo's shot down. And, might as well practice a play at the same time. But really, well, you guys that was watching, that's really the reason I came to practice, just so I could Try to get his shot release down. That was too early. But again, why is it not showing me the shot feedback? I have shot feedback turned on. Look. It's turned on. Why does it not? I don't... Listen, I've noticed this problem since 2K17. And I can't get a response from the devs. Why does it not show shot feedback at all times? Bang, bang. All right, one more time. Let me hit one more with him. One more open shot so I know that release. All right, there we go. Let's get back into the game. That's what you guys want to see, right? Read the defender. He goes over, you drive. If he goes under, you shoot. Got you. And that's the thing, man. I'm not as big of a basketball man. So there's sometimes I just don't know what I'm doing. So that's why I like doing these streams, man, because you guys can say, nah, actually do this. No, actually do that. You know? I have no problem with admitting that there's certain things that I may not know. Like I would know football. Which other NBA team has retired his number? Nope, I was wrong. Huh? Yeah, we did. We forgot. We'll get them tomorrow. Okay. All right, go watch iPad.
Was there anything?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Yeah, kid, just in here getting my minds handed to me.
Hello,
playing on
fans. It's the NBA
Superstar.
on 2K Sports, along with Kenny, the Jet, the champion.
Yeah, Marauder.
The Diesel, the
You
champion.
know, I know some of the general stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson.
Like I know when somebody's doing right or doing wrong. But some of the intricate details, I don't know all of them.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're
a lot of stuff with basketball,
well, guys,
I just go off of what I see.
The NBA Players Union recently voted unanimously to fund health care insurance for retired players. Now, Chris,
thanks to a true
you said we? Y'all doing an online league?
Always looking out for the retired players. And these teams have no problem, Steve, going to work on the block, working down low. You can expect, I'm sure, a lot of...
I played a little basketball, man, in high school, but, you know, I didn't grow into the position. I played more like a forward, and I didn't get super tall. I didn't get tall, so, you know, that pretty much ended in, like, the 9th grade. I more so played baseball and football more than anything else, organized wise. You know what I mean?
And so off the tip, it's Utah. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Paul George is out there with Anthony, and it's Adams in at the 5. Favors sets the pick for Hood. 6 to shoot.
Good defense.
Takes the 13-footer. The offensive
Good
rebound.
man. Oh, come on. Come on, look at this. Hold on. Come on. Is that crazy? You see Gobert? Look at this. This, again, I just showed the same thing in Madden today. This is why it's a problem in sports games, man. You have to be able to respect bodies. Look at this dude. Look at this. He just flies through everybody. I tell you, man.
And at last,
now I don't know if that's just the game or is it because it's on Superstar.
Rubio's got the game going with this first
have
game for
mercy.
Utah.
Come on, man. That kind of stuff has got
Anthony
to go.
against Favors. Robertson dishes to Anthony. The kick out to Westbrook. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Should that be backcourt if the defender hit the ball? Maybe because he didn't knock it into the backcourt. But that's interesting. That's interesting.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Hood. Makes it off the glass.
Jump too early.
Everywhere. Inside, outside, in between. Hood can fill it up.
And here are the Thunder now. 4-point game. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And with your defense, One part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and that one they showed neither.
I know Roberson wasn't going to hit that, but I took a chance.
Gave up a lot of easy points.
Ingles kicks to Rubio. Gobert, the screen.
Oh, you see how Rubio, you see how he threw the ball behind his back right there? That was dope.
With the bucket.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
If you go by pure analytics, there is an argument to be
Oh,
made.
why didn't I shoot that right there?
Doesn't work out.
Wide open.
And George kicks to Westbrook.
Why didn't I shoot that ball with Paul George?
3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
There are some universal.
Oklahoma City on D.
Yeah, it is, kid.
On the scoreboard for them.
Our precious sports games, man, they got some serious issues.
But on the wing, 9 points last game out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Ingles.
It is. It's happening again in this game. The computer is able to hit any shot, man. Especially on this difficulty. They're able to hit any contested shot there is. But yet, Carmelo misses that. That's a money shot, man. How do you miss that?
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
I don't understand it, man. I really don't. And look at the defense they playing. They leaving everybody open.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
Favors against Anthony. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Y'all always hear me say I hate when they change the shot. I was trying to shoot a right-hand layup. Let me show you why. Now maybe the defense got over there, but I don't think they did. Let's take a look. I've been complaining about this in 2K for quite a few years also. Don't change my shot. Just let me shoot. Let me do what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go up with the right hand here. But instead, they throw me into the reverse.
He attacks the rim and plays with just no.
That stuff drives me loony tunes.
No joke.
Drives me up the wall.
Wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can.
Yeah, they did, Philip. You used to be able to change that. You could do simulation, default, arcade, casual, I think it was, something like that. I might have it wrong, but I know it was default, simulation, casual. I don't know if there was an arcade, but I know it was definitely, you know, I know casual and simulation was definitely, you know, at least 2 of those.
Hood with it, now defended by Adams. And it's Hood again missing. Thunder trailing by 7.
Oh.
Outside Westbrook.
I was just saying, he gonna give me that. I'm gonna eat that.
Like how
He's gonna give me that. I'm eating that all day, all day.
Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. Favors with the screen. Favors with the screen on George. Outside Favors. He dishes it to Rubio. Over Westbrook.
He was wide open.
Misses off.
He should have shot. That dude was wide open. He should have shot.
On a very makeable shot, and this one was uncontested.
George against Ingles. George dishes to Westbrook. He feeds it to Carmelo. And the rejection.
Oh, come on, man. I'm trying to dunk it right there. I hate the fact that they changed the shot for you. I wish you could cut that off. I'm trying to dunk it. R2 and straight up. This game kills me with that, man. It really drives me crazy. Why does it do that? I don't understand that.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game.
Come on, George. I'm trying to get you to the basket.
Westbrook passes to George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah leading by 8. Hood kicks to Favors.
But look at how insanely good the defense is for the CPU, but not me.
A little more sense of urgency.
Timeout is called. First
Change it to absolute. All right, let me take a look, man. Let's change it to absolute. Oh, I can't. I can't change it. I'm going to have to start the game over in order to change it. Because that's in the other settings. You know, when you're in the game, it's only a few that you can... Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Oh, no. Here we go. Controller settings. I'm bugging. Absolute. All right.
For the Thunder.
Derek Favors has played alongside a lot of different type of centers. That's
Let's
why
see
he's
what
worked
happens.
so hard to
Sim, do you
have
have
a
the
jump
shot
shot,
stick on?
so
Absolute.
it's not all clogged up in the middle.
Here's what Utah's going
Get off
right
this
now.
difficulty. They made you circle around before you could drive to allow the
Johnson
defense.
comes in for
I get the 5 seconds reading
Mitchell
the
in for Ricky Rubio.
reading the daggone chat.
Got a
I'm gonna
piece
keep
of
giving it a
and
try. Look at
Gobert
this.
kicks to
Why didn't they
Mitchell.
get the ball? I'm gonna keep giving
Dishes it to Burks.
Superstar
The feed
a
now
try
to
for a
Yurko.
minute. You know, because like I said, when
Reset
the
the pick.
game first dropped,
Pass to Burks.
it felt pretty good on Superstar. Now I know there's been some patches since then, and I don't know what the patches
Shot
may have
clock at
done
6.
or didn't do, but I enjoyed the way the
Here's
game
Mitchell.
felt
Gobert, and there's Gobert putting it right
before.
back in. Gobert's got his
Somebody
second
just
bucket of the
subscribed, man, and I
The
can't even
best
see who it
rebounders in
is
the game.
because
Keeping
I'm
Rudy
blocking
Gobert off the glass
the
is a
subscription
tall
button. But
order.
either way, man, round of applause.
night. Favors, if you had the tip, are you trying him at the power forward or are you playing at the 5? You're playing at the 7.
I think in the old days you play him at the power forward position, but I think right now, nowadays, he's maybe a shade better at the center spot. It's close. You could argue either way.
Will it go? The Thunder with another miss.
These dudes ain't
The
making
Utah
no
Jazz,
shots.
they come in off a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game in a lot of ways was a confidence booster for them because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
It's a testament to their character. They never gave up and fought their way back into it. They have to be happy with that at least.
Mitchell kicks to Johnson. Gobert the screen. The dish to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Goes
Look
back
at
up.
look at this.
Gobert can't hit.
How does Gobert get that?
For him on that possession, they had to be because he is so strong.
Yo, this game is
Christian
crazy.
the pass to Grant. Nailed from
This game
three-point
is
land.
crazy. I'm telling you
Grant's
right
got himself
now.
going there. His first points of the game
And
in
maybe
the ball.
I guess you
And
could, you
Jerebko
know,
has it in the corner.
contribute it to
Off target from outside.
the difficulty.
And so
But
the
my
first quarter is
goodness,
in the books. Jazz
this
up
game is
front,
crazy.
Up by 9. Live from
Hold on, y'all. Let me
Smart
change
Home
where I'm
Arena. You're
located
watching
so I
2K
can see the
Sports.
subscriptions. Give me a second, man. I'm gonna move. Y'all gonna see me move here in a minute.
And Derek Favors known for his work ethic,
All right, there we
and he
go.
talked about his focus on developing his skills.
All right, so I move to the top right corner.
Keep improving as a player throughout the year. Just get better, keep making strides, and keep.
Well, the desire is
'Cause
there, and sounds
each
like the
game is
commitment
crazy.
that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go.
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that
I
determines
like this
so many
matchup
more
right here. That's why
careers
I'm going to.
than
Look at this. What?
talent and
Look.
commitment.
Hey, I lost full control right there. What the?
Well, not exactly a close
Wow.
game so far, but as
Wow.
the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
You said I think Ace is broken too. I always cut it off and do defensive settings
Yeah, it's
manually.
been the defense that has
Yeah,
them out in
man.
front. Well,
It
let's
might be.
see if they can
But you know, I got to keep these things on, man, so I can,
On the
you know,
floor
I
for
have my
Oklahoma
valid
City, getting
feedback
going
that I
here in
can
the
give and
second
such.
Inside, it's Patterson
You know,
and
so.
Adams. Then there's Grant, and it's Kristen in at the 1 spot.
ISO Joe Johnson in his mid-30s, but he's still a closer. You need a game winner, put the ball in his hands.
And Adams kicks to Grant. Passes it to Kristen. Stolen by Mitchell.
Yo, they
And
still
transition.
in.
Here come the Jazz.
They not even giving us a
And
chance,
that's
bro.
good for 2.
I don't even have a chance
Mitchell's got
against
his
this team.
first bucket in this one. And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos.
This
was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end.
Get that out of here.
Patterson, the screen. And Kristen kicks to Adams. Pass to Kristen. To the paint. Here's Grant. And there's the 3-second violation. And look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from.
Yo, this game is crazy.
Mid-range and shots from deep. All broken down for the Thunder.
And the one shot they've stayed away from tonight has been that long 3. They've been a little more consistent with their shot selection, not launching as many deep threes.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Patterson. Paul George comes in for Grant. Roberson, he's checked in for Alex.
Well, just pay attention to how bad defense is on my part. Oh, that's all me right there. But like my CPU control play,
the other way now.
It's crazy.
George dishes to Adams.
But look at how tightly guarded they got them playing my
guy. In the corner, George with it. Off target from 3-point range.
It's crazy.
Here's Burks. Foul call that time in the way
up.
I
can't do it.
At the free throw line here.
I can't do it.
They get Russell
this is crazy.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
And he can't get the first one.
And I play on Hall of Fame level, and they have the ball security set at 20 for the user light.
Do you think you're seeing more versatile players in the
crazy,
league now than ever before?
Yeah, we are. I mean, I think top of the list is.
But we're going to give it a rock, man. We're going to give it a try.
You have players like now, Russell Westbrook, guys been able to collect triple-doubles. Giannis, the Greek freak.
What I should do is, y'all tell me if y'all want to see that. I should start the game, like upload somebody's slider, start the game over and see if there's any difference.
Is a premium right now.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Burks.
Look at this. How does he miss that shot?
14.
Bruh.
Takes the 13-footer. Here's Cephalosha.
How does Carmelo miss that close to the basket?
And Roberson kicks to George.
You gotta be kidding me.
Gets it to go from beyond the
How?
George
How does he miss from that close to the basket?
And there's
wide
never
open.
Been any question about George's 3-point range. He just goes through.
And I'm telling you, I don't know what the timing is. Obviously, because y'all see, it's not showing me my feedback, right? I don't know that, and I don't know because I tested it. I went in. Oh, look at this! I went into practice mode, and I just one player, and I was making shots regardless of however I held the stick, however long I held the shot stick, didn't matter. I was making every single layup. Why is it now? You see Melo miss layups like that. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Doesn't pay the defense any
I
mind,
just
even
don't
when they're
understand
right
it.
up
It's
on
crazy, right?
And Adams kicks to George. The pass to Westbrook. Back to George. And count it.
There we go. We finally get something worth looking at. CPU delivering the business. Yeah, they are.
From George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Derek
now I get the shot feedback. Why is it? That's broken, man. Unless I'm doing something wrong, that shot feedback does not show on every shot. Very strange. I don't know what that's all about.
Rubio outside. Johnson the screen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Kicks it to Mitchell for the three. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Westbrook.
Oh. What kind of animation was that they just
He
threw
dishes
in?
it to Adams. They set the screen. Back to Westbrook.
What happened? The play was for Melo.
Screen by Adams. Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Fades and shoots. That shot off.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
Uh-oh.
Greg, you watch the Thunder play, and it's...
Okay, PG. 13.
Love the attitude of Westbrook.
What up, Eternal? You said I think layups are still time, just no needed. Yeah, but what is the time? Is it slow or fast or what?
Rubio dishes to Favors.
I wonder what it is.
Mitchell kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Mitchell.
Because you make a good point. In practice, when I was by myself, if what you're saying is true, that might be the case. But it appears that there's no timing at all when you're alone. Because I'm telling you, I made every single shot. Regardless of if I held the stick down forever, if I, flicked it, it didn't matter. I made every shot.
But he's given nothing away.
Adams sets the pick for George. Feeds it to Adams. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz whistle.
Let me see that recovery right there by the CPU. All right, so let's see here, guys. Yeah, he's watching the ball. SimFBallCritic. So, okay. That was good defense.
Changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Johnson. Joe Ingles comes in for SimFBallCritic. Rodney Hood subbed in for Mitchell.
That was good defense. He was watching the ball.
Oklahoma City. Patterson, he's checked in for Adams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Alex Abrinas is checked in for Roberson. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Gobert, the screen. And Derek Favors with the slam.
A beautiful connection, and Favors with the highlight finish.
I'm not sure either because Zard. Yeah, Zard, I think he did do a video. Yes, that's another thing. Let me show you that. Look, let me show you that. This is another thing. This is something I talked to Smitty about. Vibration is on. And the only time I get it is on free throws. Why is that? Now, somebody told me that they think it's because I have it on, I have real player percentage. You can't see it right here, but I also have that for my shooting. And somebody was saying they think if you cut that off, you'll get that vibration if you put it on timing. But to me, that doesn't make sense. It should be on at any time.
Well, first, like
why should I be restricted to have to play based on timing and, not have the same benefit on real-time percentage? I just want to know when's the best time to release the ball. That mechanic shouldn't have anything to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Pass to Kristen. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Outside for George. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the only reason why I keep jacking up all of these long-range shots, we not getting nothing open in the paint. We ain't getting nothing open down there.
It to Gobert. Outside favor.
Look at this. What was Grant doing, though? Why did he run away from his man right there?
Here's Abrinas. Goodbye, Hood.
Like Grant straight up ran away from his man. And for what?
In the corner, George with it. Over Ingles. George, no good.
That was a tough shot. I was trying to get to the paint. I knew that was going to be a tough shot.
And here is Ingles. 8 points his last outing. Rubio dishes to Favors. Down low. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow.
And Gobert, even
defensively, these players are straight stupid.
And gets it to go.
First trip to the
they are straight up stupid. This is almost embarrassing.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here.
They are straight up dumb on defense. My goodness.
Thunder trailing by 12. Here's Kristen. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now George. And it's Abrinas in the corner. And the Thunder another
there we go.
three.
And the feed
get something going right before the half. Shout out to Smooth. What up, brother? What's poppin', man?
And so it's Utah. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
Appreciate you, man. Round of applause.
Very effective in knocking down. It's time now to get as we send you which from the sideline. Huge round of applause.
applause to Smooth, man. Always coming through and always dropping those donations in there.
Following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Anybody else, man, you know, hey, I don't ask, but if you guys feel the need, if you want to donate, feel free, man. The way you can do it, a lot of people have asked me, how do you do it? And I didn't realize. But the way you do it is, if you look down at the bottom of the chat, you'll see a little icon for a $sign, and the rest is you go from there. You know, I'm sure there's secure ways for you to do it. I'm pretty sure of that. I believe you could even do PayPal. I don't know, but that's how you do it. Or ask Smooth. He does it all the time, so he can help you along with that. But again, that's not me telling you to do it. It's merely letting you know that you can if you want to.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder?
To me,
solely
they look
up
out
to
of
you
sync
guys.
shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half.
Can we please, 2K, can we get away? Can we get away to skip the halftime show in a much faster way, please? Don't nobody want that music playing in the stream. That could hurt my monetization.
Salt Lake City lit up gorgeously as we welcome you back to the action here in Utah.
Wow, what made me start my own channel? Woo-wee. You got to go all the way back to 2009. Madden was what made me start a YouTube channel. There was a guy called Apex is Free, Gideon Prime, Truth Chasers Protocol. He's had several different channels, but he was the guy who really started it off. You know, I checked YouTube and I saw this guy was making videos about Madden, and I was like, oh, I didn't know people were doing that, so I started doing it. First video, I believe, was Madden 10, and there you have it. Started from there. But, you know, trying to get Madden to improve with it being the only football product at the time, which is still the case. And that's how I started. I used to use a lot of Madden. Look at this, man. The play clock is already down. Come on, Carmelo makes that shot in his sleep. Look at this. Why can't these dudes make any shots? What is this? What is going on with this game? This is ridiculous, man. I don't understand it. I'm gonna have to watch Czar's video, but it should not take this much from somebody who's been playing 2K for years. It shouldn't take that much to have to be able to make a daggone layup with guys who can make shots close to the basket. Even if you want to say that Steven Adams, you know, might not make the shot, that's Carmelo Anthony, man. That's Carmelo Anthony that can make that shot in his sleep. Come on, man, stop playing. Look at this. Of course, I ain't gonna get the air. But yeah, that's how it all started, man.
The big three in Boston, Miami, of course, with LeBron, KD.
Look, why am I only getting the shot? Does anybody know the answer to that? Why am I only getting the shot feedback on free throw? Please, somebody tell me that.
Or which team did you have the most respect for?
I don't understand it. I have it turned on so I can see what my release is, because I'm the type of person that I don't like to use the shot meter. I don't like to get stuck and looking at a meter trying to time it up and get it to green. I like to play the game and let it flow naturally. Like, I like the way it feels to just release it. Look at this, man. I like to, it feels more realistic when I just got to feel the rhythm of the shot and look at the player's release in order to hit the three. So that's why I cut off the shot meter. But with that being said, I want to know what the timing is of the shot so I know how good of a shot it was. But as you guys can see, even right there, it never tells me what the feedback is. I don't even know what the release time is. And the vibration in the controller is not working either. So what's up with that? I don't get it.
George dishes to Robertson. The kick out to Westbrook. Oh, good on the
See, I don't even know. I don't know if I released it too early or what with Russ right there. Why is it not on?
The feed to Favors over Anthony.
I'm really not understanding that, man. It's really driving me crazy.
But he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson.
Oh, man, Roberson ain't gonna hit that shot. Anybody else? Maybe.
Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense.
He's supposed to get stripped right there.
Rubio outside.
I don't understand that, man.
He kicks it to Favors.
It's very frustrating, though.
Gobert with a screen for Favors. Again, Favors missing.
All right, slow it down, man. Let's get that pick and roll action going again.
A little under 3.5 minutes
Paul
gone
George.
by. Ingles against George. To the paint. Here's Adams. He gets it.
Boy, if he would have missed that one, I would have lost my mind.
Adams has got his first basket.
Yeah, but hold on. See, I got to pause it. But that doesn't make sense. I have it on regular percentage for free throws also. You understand what I'm saying? Look. No, I didn't before the patch. But look at this. This is what I'm saying. I have it on real percentage on free throws. See? I also have it on real percentage for field goals. And as you can see, I have vibration on, and I also have, where is it? Shot feedback on. Now, according to that theory, because somebody else told me that, oh, it's because you have it on real field goal percentage. Well, if that was the case, why is it showing on free throws? If I have free throws on real percentage, that doesn't make sense. That makes absolutely no sense to me, 2K. I don't get it. I don't get that.
Greg, when you think about the franchises
in the
league that have sustained success, who are always competitive, Oklahoma City should be right there at the top.
I have a problem with that. It shouldn't just, because to me, that's a mechanic. That's a feedback mechanic, like a helping tool. That shouldn't be, even if that is the case, then they need to change that. That shouldn't be just, only able to be used on one setting. That should be something that's an aid that you can use. Look at this, man. That should be an aid that you can use at all times. Regardless of what setting you have it on, you should be able to use that aid at all times. Period.
Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Fires from 14. Here's Gobert.
Gobert just out there going crazy.
He's now got the double-double. 10 points.
Which he's capable of doing, but come on.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time. Fighting to
Russell Westbrook loses the selective ball tangibility. Look at this, man. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this nonsense.
With some style.
Alec Burks checked in for Rodney Hood.
You know, the Jazz, one of the best run franchises in basketball. They
I can't deal with
operate in a
this,
small
man.
market, but still one of the top 6 winningest organization in NBA history.
Ridiculous, B.
And Robertson has it in the corner. And it's Abrinas in the corner.
Look, Melo was about to lose the ball.
He's against Jerebko. Shots good by Anthony.
Melo was about to lose the ball right
Steve,
there.
talking about the Jazz in Salt Lake City trying to hold on to big-name players. They lose all.
I'm telling you, man, and as much as I complain, I am complaining. I like this game a lot. It's just these little things. It's like, come on, man, this is the same problem that we were dealing with in 2K17.
Yeah, still moving a
little
bit
stuff.
when he set that screen.
Translation of difficulty.
But I really didn't think so.
That's the modern day NBA. Complain about the
little stuff like that. They see right there. I just figured I released it at the right time to get Russ open right there.
Kevin. That's been.
But I would love to see, so I would know if I let the ball go, and on time.
By Westbrook. And it's Mitchell missing.
And like one of you guys said, if you have to have it on timing in order to see that, that's bad design. Why can't I have that helping mechanic regardless of which way I prefer to shoot? There we go. Finally give me a little inside shot that falls. I had to use the bank mechanic right there. Press up. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me bugging. And again, I will contribute some of this to me not really knowing the game that well yet. So I will confess to that.
Alec very
but
comfortable shooting from mid-range.
some of this stuff, man,
That's a
come
shot
on,
he
man.
can get with his driving ability.
Some of this stuff I can't agree with.
Outside Westbrook. Now the pass to Carmelo. Rebounded by Urebko.
Why does he miss that? Come on now. Why does he miss that? This is Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony. Why does he miss this? And I'm okay with him not making every shot, but I've been missing these shots since y'all been watching me play the game.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul.
Crazy. He was right. We make too many excuses. Yeah, man, people make mad excuses for 2K, man. We got to give them all the criticism that they deserve. Every last one of these games.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third.
You have to give them all the criticism they deserve.
Carmelo. With 2 seconds left, and the ends with some stifling defense right there. Well, through 3/4 of play.
If real field goal percentage is on, does timing matter? Yeah, it does. That's what I'm saying. Even with real field goal percentage on, you can't just because if you flick it, that don't mean they're not gonna make the shot. You still got to release it at the apex. So that's my point. That's my point. That whether the field goal percentage is on real or timing, that should have nothing to do with shot feedback. Nothing at all. Should have nothing to do with it.
The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change.
Whatever, man.
So for Oklahoma City right now.
So maybe what I'll do, guys, is play one more game. We'll just download some sliders in here and just see, see what kind of difference it makes.
6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
But see, that's my point right there. The CPU makes contested shots, but I can't make any. Come on now.
Creating space.
Got that bucket in and no
the CPU makes contested shots, but my guys can't make it.
Acting as a decoy.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be fair across the board. And when, of course, when you have higher difficulties on those type of things,
from deep,
we know that's the case because all you got to do is just look at how different the sliders are from, one difficulty to another. So we know there's definitely an edge given to the CPU. I don't think that should ever be the case in any game.
That shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort.
In any game, Madden the same. All Madden, man, Madden right now, all Madden is retarded. It shouldn't be like that, man. It should just be that you got to be more strategic. It shouldn't be that the computer gets a boost and all of that. I hate that about video games. This guy just gets every rebound. This was actually a perfect year for Live to really bridge that gap on catching up with 2K, and they blew it. Yeah, Live got some problems too, man. But I wouldn't say that they blew it. You got to understand the position they fighting from.
I would, Kevin. I mean,
they're eons, behind 2K in terms of, just the full package. It's going to be a minute, so I wouldn't necessarily say that they blew it. It's going to be a minute on that.
I'm always with you, by your side and ready to go. But let me ask you, when you were playing, Steve, did you consciously think, hey, someday I might be a coach, or I'd like to sit up in the stands and evaluate talent? Does it go through your mind?
I want to see my feedback.
Of your career?
Yes, it does. And a lot of the guys, I would say my mentors, one was Lenny Wilkins. He did a fantastic job. Player coach at one time.
And that's the thing. Why can't I change this shot? Not field goal. I mean, not free throws. Why can't I change the regular shot thing during the game? Why can't you only do that outside of the game?
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of
Famer
David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a
chance
don't
like that because I can't even test it. I got to play another game to even test the theory.
Happy with their shot selection.
Don't like that.
Let them know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots in the flow of the offense.
Why is Carmelo Anthony missing so many shots?
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Look,
and the first one at the line is
that's
good.
my proof right there. I have free throws on real-time percentage as well. So that theory to me makes no sense.
So he splits the free throws.
It's got to be a problem with that.
Performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Favors kicks to Hood. He feeds it to Gobert. Favors with the screen. Gobert down low. Adams defending. And there's
they got Gobert out here just
the Frenchman Rudy Gobert really making an immediate impact with his rebounding and his shot blocking.
6 for 8, 17 rebounds.
And Steve, the shot blocker, Rudy Gobert,
which, you know, he's capable
like,
of that.
The French
so
rejection,
I ain't gonna trip,
the Stifle Tower. He says his favorite is Gobzilla. What do you think?
I'm not sure about that one. I like Go-Go Gadget arms, but the Jazz.
Do I even got to say anything right there? Let's see. Look at this. Right to the defender. Could say that's a bad pass, but that went right to the defender.
Going forward, I do know that. They signed him to a 4-year, $102 million extension.
Yeah, well, I mean, once he gets the ball, it's just off to the races.
And you have to like the punctuation at the end of it. Great individual play.
Westbrook against Rubio. Good D.
All right, man. This game is over, too. Let's go to the next one. Oops. Let's go ahead and sim, take the loss. Yeah, let's see. Let's test these sliders out. First thing, though, before I do that, what I'm also going to do, I'm going to change the shot thing and go into scrimmage real quick. Let's try that. Let's do that real quick, because that's crazy. If this is the case, I don't like that. So let's go here. All right, we're gonna change this to use a timer, and then we're gonna go to where is it? Live freestyle practice. Actually, yeah, let's go in here. Let's go and practice.
In NBA 2K18's
Let's see.
mode, we wanted your.
That might be faster. Crazy. But see, now it's showing the meter. I don't want the meter. I don't want the meter on. I just want timing. All right, so let's back out of that. So let's see. Does it still show feedback? It does. All right. Okay. All right. So let's back out. We'll come back in there because we can't change it from here, I believe. Nope. You can only... Yeah. All right. So let's back out of here. And we're going to come back. We're going to change it back. And we're going to see if that's the case. And if it is, I got a huge problem with that. All right, so let's go change it back. Shot meter color, shot feedback. All right. We'll go back into practice. Once again, on live freestyle. And let's see. Let's see, boys and girls. Yeah. Apparently, You can't, and see this to me, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't want to use the shot meter. See this, to me, this is a hindrance. Why can't I still see what my timing is? You feel me? I don't like that, man. I really don't like that. Why can't I see what my, not the timing, but why can't I see, you know, if it was a good release or not without it being user timing? I just don't like that. That's a suggestion I'm going to give, man. But like I said, because I've been saying this for years and, you know, I will never get any feedback on it. But you should be able to at least see your, you know, your shot feedback. Was it a good release? Was it late? That shouldn't matter whether I have the shot meter on or not. I just want to know, did I release it at the right point? Because like here, I'm just looking at Russell, see, like right there. I like shooting based on watching his release instead of, you know, trying to read a meter. To me, it just feels more natural to just watch his release. But, you know, I would love to have feedback to tell me, you know, if I'm releasing it at the right point or not. But whatever. Let's get let me check Paul George real quick, and then we'll go back into the next game. See, I'm a little off, and I want to know why right here. I want to know, why am I off? Am I holding it too long? Am I late? Am I early? See what I'm saying? See, that one felt like it was going to be, that one felt good too. And I missed it. That one felt good. That one feels good. But I would love to have some feedback to tell me if it's a good release or not. Would love to. All right, so let's take a look at George, because I really need to figure his out. Those are my three shooters. I think I got Melo's pretty much. All right, looks like I got Paul George's down. That felt like a good release. That felt like a good release. Bam. Bam. Yeah, I'm going to say that one. Bam. That should have been a money. At least it looked like it should be. All right, what if I'm coming off of the screen? Stop and pop. All right. Catch and shoot. Okay. Catch and shoot in the corner. There you go, Paul. Now look, watch the layup. See? Look, I'm gonna prove this to y'all. Watch my thumb. Watch. I'm gonna hold it all the way down. Never took my hand off it. Now watch this time. I'm gonna just flick it, and he's still gonna make it. Hold on. Watch. Therefore, I don't know which way, you know, how is it when it's contested. Need to know that. So I'm gonna have to watch Czar's video, but we'll see. All right, let's get out of here, man. One last game for the night, guys. Gave y'all a lot of extra time, more time than I thought I would give tonight. Nayland Jorkin, round of applause. Appreciate you, man. Welcome home. Welcome to the home team. Thanks for subscribing, brother. All right, let's see if we can get us some sliders. Look at how it changes so much. I don't think it should do that, man. I really don't think it should do that, in my opinion. So let's where is it that you can load sliders? I might have to do that outside the game. All right, let's bounce. Load them and come right back. Yeah, I don't like the meter either, man. What up, Antonio? I don't like the meter. I like looking at the form. I just want to know. Something should be able to still tell us who like to do that. Let us know. Give me the feedback. I'm actually going to do a video on that, man, if I remember tomorrow, and send it to some folks. We should still be able to enjoy the luxury of knowing that we released it at the right time. You understand what I'm saying? What is this? 100 and 0. What theory is that? Realistic original simulation. I'm looking for something that's made off of Superstar. True Hall of Fame. I ain't fooling with Hall of Fame. Superstar is already crazy. These are the only sliders that's out there. Armor and Swords. They usually make good sliders. You know, I don't really want to go with the original simulation. Let's try him out. I guess you could use any of these, to be honest, though, because it goes to custom. So you don't know, you really don't know what, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know, you don't know what sliders you're actually using. I mean, what difficulty. It says realistic. So let's take a look at his. See, I like these sliders. Everything is the same for the most part. Wow. Why does he have all that stuff on 0? Now that don't make sense. Nah, buddy. I don't like yours. Why would you have the tendency stuff on 0? Let's go back to this guy and see what he had for those areas. Here's another guy that doesn't seem like he has many differences with the CPU. You know, a couple. But I like those sliders that don't really, you know, in my opinion. Let's try his out. In my opinion, I don't like slider sets where it heavily favors the CPU or heavily favors the computer. I mean, the user. I don't like that. I feel like sliders should be literally tweaking the way you like the game. You know, difficulty and stuff should still play out, but it should be how you prefer to play the game. It should never, to me, it shouldn't be them situations where, oh, you got to turn theirs up to this and turn yours down. I hate that. You know, they shouldn't design the games that way. Uh-oh, hold on. This might be a good trade. Y'all let me know. I'm going to let y'all decide this one. What y'all think? Should we take Zubac and Brewer for Roberson? I don't know. I don't really know who this Zubac guy is. I know Corey Brewer is an old player, so that might not be worth the investment. You know, I might be able to get something else for Roberson or keep Roberson for defensive efforts. But I'll let you guys decide real quick before we roll out. What is that? Yeah, guys. You say do it? Nah, it's not a PC monitor. It's a games monitor. The M155. Really about to get rid of this. I need another monitor to play on. Brew got D. Let me get somebody else's opinion, man. Let me get one more and see if it's yay or nay. But yeah, I want to get rid of this one, man, because for one, there's no speakers, which ain't a huge deal. But for two, you know, I've had it for a while, and the power connection is wearing out, and I've already had it fixed. You know, and I was told that there was cheap parts inside of there, so I'm like, I'm done with this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna decline it for now, man. I'll go ahead and decline it. All right, guys, let's jump into this last game. So I could run as the Timberwolves if I wanted to. Interesting.
What's up, guys? Today I'm joined in studio.
Oh, got my first dislike. Let's give a round of applause to that.
2K Sports pregame show.
Yeah, man. Let's see how this game plays out.
Joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight.
But y'all know me. I love doing stuff like this. I love learning on the fly. You know, I love showing you how bad I am at these games at times. And it's funny because then y'all start to see the natural progression over time. You know, if you think about years past, since I've been streaming, it's games that I was horrible with at first, and then I hit my stride, you know. So I just like it that way. You know, other people may not prefer it like that, but I just like it like that.
It's time for some hoops and let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I just be trolling those people who do it. You know, I never mind that. You know, I expect that. You know, I'm not one of those people that feel like, oh man, every like should be a like. No. You're always gonna have people that, you know, somebody might just don't like basketball and they just like it. So I'm always gonna joke about it. The funny ones for me though is like when we do this podcast on Thursday, and like we 2 minutes in, like last week we were 2 minutes into the show and it was already a dislike. I was like, wow, you ain't even been here long enough to even have an opinion. Oh wow!
Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor.
So stuff like that is always funny to me. It always makes me crack up. But I thoroughly enjoy it, man. It's all a funny game. None of this stuff is taken personally. I have a good time with this stuff.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Westbrook kicks to Roberson.
There you go, Westbrook. That's what I was looking for you to do right there. Thank you.
Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range.
Thank you.
Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
There's the feed to Towns. That's good, and so
come on, you got to get that.
Good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't.
This is name. Oh, got the dude's name that quick. Steven Adams, you got to knock that ball down.
On that layup. And George kicks to Westbrook. Anthony with the screen on T.
Good Lord, why are you so far out?
Screen by Adams. And George, here we go. Adams shot is off.
There it is. The missed layups, man. I don't know. Again, I guess I'm going to have to watch Czar's video, man. But it shouldn't be this hard to figure out.
Kicks it out to Wiggins.
It really shouldn't.
Ripped away.
Oh, there we go.
George against Wiggins. George dishes to Robertson. There's the three, and it's Westbrook.
Russ.
That time on the assist from Robertson.
Psycho Russ.
Westbrook's got 5 now.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the three ball.
Psycho
He
Russ.
just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
Now here's Butler.
Oh, Butler, give it to him. Butler danced on me. Yes, sir.
Picked up by T.
I'll be upstairs in about 25 minutes, okay?
Back to Westbrook. Passes it to Carmelo.
Let's go, Melo. How about this, boy? He would have missed that one. I would have lost everything I had, man. I would have lost it. I would have been loose out here. Y'all would have been like, yo, Sim has gone overboard.
Towns sets the pick for Butler. Now the pass to Towns.
Oh, good shot.
The shot's good.
That's already good shot.
Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
No,
and
let's
Greg,
get
you
you
wouldn't
going.
expect it from a Coach Thibodeau team, but
the one we
defense
worked on.
was an issue for the Timberwolves last year.
The one we worked on in practice, I
Butler
think.
to help with offense, but more importantly, his defense. And Butler familiar with what Bibbs likes to do.
I didn't want to shoot from that far out, but he was so wide open.
Team needs, particularly
I just went ahead and took that one. I know that was a dumb shot, though. I know. I'll take that. I'll be that. Be the donkey of the day for that.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Towns the screen. Butler from outside.
I mean, is anybody gonna guard him though?
For Minnesota.
Hold on, man. Let's oops. Nope. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. I just got to see. So Jimmy Butler just. Okay, he got screened. All right, I'm cool with that. Okay. See, sometimes you got to go back and see what happened. Yeah, I do. I generally do like 2K. I generally do. You know, I'm just going to always be in critic mode. You know, when I see nonsense, I got to call it out. But I definitely do. I like 2K18 for what it's offering so far.
I'm sure will change. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Westbrook. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Over to the wing. Teague with a clean look. And again, it's
going to hit their shots, though.
You know, there isn't a lot of time in between when Teague
caught
the ball
ML?
and then when he let it fly. I mean, that was a great example of a quick catch and shoot.
Now, here's Westbrook. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. Anthony with the screen.
Why are he asking for the ball so far out, though?
There's the pick. And George kicks to Roberson. To stop the run. Good on the triple.
I don't understand why they what that play is. You know, like I said, maybe it's just my basketball acumen. I just don't understand why. You know, Paul George is catching the ball way out there. Why is he asking for the ball that far
11
out?
points for him in that last game against Utah.
Yeah, excellent work on the boards that night. Always.
Come on, man. Y'all got to get on these guys, man.
Get plenty of rebounds.
And here's Westbrook. Following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. The shot's good.
Let's go, Russ.
7 points for Russell Westbrook. So the Timberwolves
go,
their
Russ.
first time out and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between
You got to shut them
the
free,
two teams.
Two
threes
conference
down
foes,
early.
guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. Yeah, very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
Clark, when you look back at all the coaching you received and all the coaches that you've covered, what allows a coach to have a team buy into what he wants to do?
I think there are a couple of things there, Kevin. One is authenticity, being who you are as a man and a coach. Whatever your personality is, whatever your hallmark pillars are as a coach, the things that you don't allow to be negotiated, staying true to that. But authenticity is huge. And then adaptability, being able to be flexible within your authenticity. Those things, to me, give you the most credibility as a coach.
Defense doesn't get back in time for me. They always out of position. Absolutely.
And a new group in here for the Thunder.
Hold on, Smooth. I'll read your comment in a second.
Anthony. Jeremy Grant comes in for George. Arenas is checked in for Roberson. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. MyLeague, he's checked in for Gibson. Muhammad comes
There's
in
that ball
for
clipping, man, that I can't stand.
He's checked in for Butler. And it's Brooks in
Tim,
for
do you
Teague.
have a favorite gaming moment in your
5.
life, something you will never forget from playing the game? Oh. Honestly, man, that would take me some time to figure that out.
And Kristen kicks to Arenas. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Towns.
That might take me some time to figure that out. Favorite gaming moment? I have several that I won't forget.
Immediately got him the basketball.
Towns, the screen. There's a screen. From the line.
I remember the first time I played Battlefield Bad Company too.
Brooks has got his first points of the game.
Great
Literally
job
fell
of
in love.
utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the
I was like, yo,
Good
this
basketball.
is unreal.
And Kristen kicks to Patterson.
I remember the first time I played Grand Theft Auto.
Patterson a screen on Crawford. Patterson passes to Kristen. Misses the three.
See, like guys like that I don't know their release, I would like to get something telling me how my shot feedback was.
Towns sets the pick for Brooks. He dishes it to Towns.
And you know what's impressive about Towns?
This is really bothering me, man.
The preparation.
What setting is that for shooting? You don't have a meat on. I just cut the meat off. That's all. Hey Sim, have you used the defensive communication yet? Nah, what's that? See, I don't even know everything in the game. What's the defensive communication?
Charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
First one falls.
I wonder, does this actually work against the computer? Am I just wasting my time and making a lot of noise?
And Towns drops them both.
Gotta like the confidence. Such an important part of making shots. Nice seeing a big man knock down free throws.
Can't really call no plays for nobody because I don't know these
He
players.
hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Look at how long it's taking this play to develop. Look at this. What is going on?
Screen by Adams.
Why is it taking so long?
Here's Abrinas. Buries it from three-point range.
We get a 3 out of it, but I don't like that, man. I still don't like the speed in which plays are ran in this game. Got to put the kids to bed. Catch you later, fam. Great stream. All right, Philip, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you coming through, man. Catch you the next time.
Scoring through one. Timberwolves.
Like I said, guys, this is going to be the last game of the night.
We'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
I got started later on the stream, so that's the only reason why I'm carrying it over.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just
and
a
since
moment.
I was able to sim some of those games,
check out the scoring.
It's all good. Doing that, you know, play a little longer. Give you guys something to look at.
Under trailing by 4. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Shabazz Muhammad is out there with Bialese. Then it's Brooks, and it's Crawford, and it's
Y'all saw I just said try to get Steven Adams to the basket, and he hasn't moved. Hasn't budged.
Clock at 5.
Why is this?
With the rebound.
Y'all saw I called the play, get Steven Adams to the basket, and he didn't budge.
Yeah, he's not the best rebounder.
It's where the players will have like a comic book bubble pop up on their head and tell you who they guard. The Bulls organization is a bunch of corrupt bums. Should have never run Tibbs. All right, so curious to see how that looks. Where is that at? Is it in the settings? Defense communications. Is that something I can turn on now, or is that something like outside of the game? I'm guessing it's something that I have to control or turn on. Determine the weight of the pass direction for pass targeting. Determine the weight of the catch point openers for target pass. I have to look at all that stuff. Go to setting and it's in the last one. In the last one? Control? It's in controls. This is the last one. Which one are you talking about? It's not in shoe size. It's not in camera. I don't know, bro. I can't find it.
And so Jamal Crawford.
I guess it's something you got to do outside
and
of the game.
line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Towns against Adams. Inside, stolen by Brooks.
Look at this. And I'm trying to pass it on his outside to get him the ball.
To the paint, it's tipped.
I was about to say, but they better not have let that get in.
Here's Kristen, fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Use the shot stick. It's to my advantage right there. Drew him to the middle, and then I shot with the left hand and got the and one. We'll take it.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that
Set him
kind
up.
of
That was a nice little play.
Really
see that fluidity right there was pretty dope.
All the assists they've racked up.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Jones is checked in.
And I gotta start remembering the controls. Like I couldn't remember right there how to do a Euro step.
Free throw drops for Kristen.
So I gotta learn the controls, man, so I can take advantage of some of these
Welcome to the NBA moment. You know, a play or a sequence where you were brutally introduced to how unforgiving the NBA can truly be.
Yeah, how about my first night out? Spencer Haywood ran me in circles.
Come
and I
on,
shot
man.
2 for 17.
Y'all are in position to make that play.
Points, and he was in my head.
Gotta get that rebound. I know that's cat, man, but come on. You in position to get the read.
Other than that, but Spencer Haywood, even to this day, when I bump into him, reminds me of how he disrupted me and distracted me in that first game of my rookie season.
I don't even know that dude was released. I'm just throwing that up with a hope and prayer.
That screen on that possession.
Right wing. Here's Bielitz. Patterson defending. 6 on the shot clock. Expanding his range. Doesn't get it to draw for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Abrinas kicks to Kristen. Patterson, the screen. Adams down low. Defended by Towns.
Bang, bang.
Christian
oh, come on, dude. Make the shot. Man, I got to hit him with the Kobe. Got to hit him with the Kobe fade.
And here's Muhammad. An 11-point game for him in the win against Utah. Over Grant. And again, Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns is just doing everything.
Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Double tap square with the speed. Okay. Okay.
More and more aggressive.
Appreciate that, Matt.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Grant dishes to Adams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Can't get it to go.
We're about to get a timeout, but I need my guys back in.
But they can't count on.
Oh, the step back.
Crawford, no luck.
Missed it.
No excuses, no explanations. I mean, gotta sink
run. Why are they holding him? Why are they holding? They stuck me right there.
Grant against Muhammad. Muhammad with the steal.
Oh man. Yo, why did they stick me and keep me from running?
Over Grant.
Please explain that. 2K still doing that, man. They still freezing you. It's like a force field.
This example of changing ends of the floor. This is where you can see the improvement.
Controller setting. No shot meter is a little better, honestly. More realistic. I'm going to the rim. Or the right stick down toward the off ball. Okay.
Looks to attack the basket, and when he's locked in, can function as one of the best.
Hold on, let me see if it's in here. You said go to controller settings, and it's the last one. Where? I don't see defensive communication. Is it this? Determine the effectiveness of AI defensive movement assistance when holding the intense D. Why is that on 0? Why wouldn't you turn this up? I'm gonna look into that, but I don't see the defensive communication thing you were mentioning.
Yeah, you know, for some guys, Kevin, being a rotational player off the bench is a hand-in-glove fit, and I think Muhammad falls into that category. I mean, you can give him a start if you needed to. He's not the best defender, but you love what he brings on offense, particularly if he's coming off the bench.
For 3.
Bang, bang. Oh, come on, Russ. Need you to hit that.
6 rebounds now in the game. Wiggins kicks to Towns. Another shot.
Look, again, I bet you it was the same situation as Rudy Gobert. Watch. Let's see. I hope not. I really hope it's not. Let me see. Did they push him through anybody? Nah, that one was pretty good. I let that one go. That 2, that's how you usually do it. I'm sorry, don't hold the speed button. Going to the rim, that just makes you spin. No, it's probably done outside the game before you play. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's probably on the outside.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Towns does so many things on the floor. Already an elite post scorer. But, Greg, one area that he has struggled with at times is his defense against other bigs.
And I think he'll continue to improve in that area. What happens with young guys, though, is
get Anthony over. And what's he doing? Look, how is he trying to get over?
And you lose sight of
y'all are seeing this, right? How is he trying to get over? He's just doing the same thing over and over.
Defensive RPMs in the entire league, but young bigs tend to take a bit longer to develop into great defense.
How is he trying to get over? Man, y'all tell me, man. Am I doing something wrong? I don't know. I will take the blame for that. If I am, I just don't understand it.
Outside Westbrook. Gibson against Anthony. Looking to end the drought. That falls.
There we go.
That time from George. Anthony's got his second bucket tonight.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Butler in the corner.
Wide open.
And right away,
what was Roberson doing? What was Roberson doing? Where was he even at?
The lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
Nowhere near the play.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And a chance to now check out the score.
Running me out of bounds, huh?
The front court and the back court players tonight for the Timberwolves.
Running me out of bounds. Y'all saw that?
The load offensively. They always say reward the big.
I'm gonna stop complaining. I'm just gonna play. I'm only gonna call out crazy stuff.
Enabling these guys to fill it up.
Wiggins.
Like I said, I do still enjoy the game for what it offers.
Double digits on that bucket.
And
it's a 10-point
you know, I'm even playing on
that's Butler's bread and butter now. I mean,
using these different sliders.
The defense has to be better.
Patterson dishes to Robertson, and the rejection by Towns.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
4 on the clock. Teague inside the line. But they recover.
Oh my God.
And again,
come on, man. Y'all tell me. Is the game bugging or not? Y'all tell me. I want y'all to tell me. Make sure it's just not me tripping.
Outside, George.
Got to be. Yo,
Anthony with the screen on Wiggins.
Wow. Gotta be kidding me, man.
George against Gibson. Shot to stop the run.
Gotta be kidding me.
The Minnesota lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Paul George.
And George really eats up opportunities to score inside because he's so creative in how many ways
that he
can score close to the basket.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And so it's... Thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
Yeah, I think I got the timeouts on auto.
Hey again, y'all. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 9 rebounds. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
You got to like their offense efficiency.
So that'll do it for...
Man.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. One thing that Tom Thibodeau can be depended on as a coach is give.
All right, let's try to get
Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Paul George is out there with Anthony, and it's Adams in at the center position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Back to Westbrook. This one for 3. Oh, he touched it while it was in the center.
Oh, come on, dog. You got to be kidding me.
Timberwolves leading by
9. Whatever can happen is happening. Anything that can happen is happening. Look at this, Robertson again. This dude just ain't playing no defense at all.
Teague's got his 4th assist in
on Paul George.
Left side, Westbrook.
I mean on Jimmy Butler.
With a screen for George. And Robertson kicks to Anthony. Not going to go that time. Great.
Y'all know what? Hold on, man. I got to figure something out here. I got to figure something out. We're going to test something here, live and in color. Hold on. I refuse to believe that that's what it is. Oh, I don't think it ever changed it. I don't think it ever changed it. You see, my superstar was still on. Wait a minute, can't you load them? Oh, no wonder. I don't even think we gotta go back and get the sliders. We didn't save them. Maybe that's the problem. Hold on real quick. Let's see. Yeah, see, they there. I don't think I ever saved them, though. So now let's go back and run that same game and see. Because that looked like the same nonsense was still happening. But look, they still not. What is going on? Oh, okay. I had to hit the triangle. Okay. That's what it was. I still wasn't using that guy's sliders. So even though I saved them there, I'm going to just go ahead and grab them. Just to make sure. It was this guy, I believe. Right? Yeah, let's make sure again. I think that... No, that was somebody else's. Whose sliders was that we was using? I think it was... I think it was this one. Or was it this one? I don't remember. Let's try some different ones. Let's see what this dude joints look like. Nah, that was crazy. Let's see what Armor and Sword got going on. 50s across the board. That's too much. Thought it was this one, wasn't it? No, that's the dude that had the crazy tendencies. So whoever's sliders that I saved might have been these. So we'll go back with these ones, because these was the ones. Yeah, alright. So let's run with those. So that's what we got it on. And let's run that back real quick. Try to breeze through it. I won't play through the whole game, man, because, you know, right now it's about finding out how the game is playing. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a long season, and I'm going to play this whole thing out. So it ain't really about wins and losses at this point. Trying to find that balance. Yeah, and Wakia definitely should. You can do the defensive communication. Oh, dang! I saw your your response too late, Matt.
Ernie Johnson,
my bad.
With colleagues Shaq and Ken Smith.
So let's see. Let's see how things play out here. With the slider change. That's what we're supposed to have been looking at anyway. So depending on how long it takes, man, I might just do the first half. And if so, I might just save the game and I can, you know, come back into the same game and finish it out and let you guys know how it played out.
Not a problem. I heard it more than enough for all of us. In what should be an exciting game to watch. Two of the most
pregame stuff right there.
In the league. Doris, what are the keys in this one?
Well, you'd think it would be about the
both in dark jersey.
To me, when there's this level of athletic ability, it's about the execution and patience on offense, and certainly you've got to sprint back in transition defense.
And the
why are we both in? No. What is this? Did I change the jersey color by accident? Maybe I did that. Yeah, maybe I did that by accident.
You have a 96.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson.
Maybe I did that, guys. Maybe I changed the uniform by accident and didn't realize it. That could have been on me.
Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma
I'm not
City
going to blame
Thunder
2K for that.
Minnesota Timberwolves.
It might have been me,
For the
but
Timberwolves,
then again, it might not have been.
This matchup last season.
I don't know.
Only one win for them through 4 games.
So yeah, I'm probably just gonna play a little bit of this, you know, because I'm cutting past my time now. So. But that's what we were supposed to be testing, so I at least want to see a piece of it.
And David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to Utah in Salt Lake City. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Just didn't like the energy level in that one, and that offensive execution also was lacking.
Now, they made a few shots, Reg, but just wildly inconsistent.
There we go. There we go. Maybe my release time was right that time.
Gibson is the 4 with Towns in the middle, and it's Teague in at the point guard position.
But I don't understand that one guy's sliders when he had all of the tendencies down to 0. I ain't understanding that one.
Oh, how about the
nice right
touch?
there.
Right there.
Not understanding that one.
Just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Westbrook. Anthony left side. Hey, Brent, right off the bat, we're already seeing several big-name rookies struggle a little bit. Talk about the adjustment going from being the star.
I don't know Roberson shot at all, but he was open, so I took a chance
to
right
becoming,
there.
initially at least, a contributor in the NBA.
I think it's difficult, the mental adjustment for a player to come to practice and do all the things to prepare for a practice and then work extra either before or after practice, Kevin, and then go to a game, put on your uniform, and sit. It's just not something that they're used to. They haven't done it for 10, or 10 or 12 years. And so it's important to have three things at that point, Kevin. One, a coach that continues to tell you what you need to work on. Two, an assistant coach that works with you daily on the things that the coach has told you about. And the last part is having a veteran guy as a mentor. That can be extremely important in you keeping your confidence and the idea of be ready, stay ready when your opportunity presents itself.
I like how it's feeling so far. Not too crazy.
Varying opinions out there of what Andrew Wiggins can and can't do. But one thing that's indisputable, he's an incredible scorer. Whether it's half-court transition, he can flat out fill it up in a hurry.
Now, here's George.
Man, I can't get around the screen. Kept moving me out of the way.
For three, Westbrook. And that one goes out of bounds.
Wow.
Last touch by Westbrook.
Come on, Westbrook. I know my release won't that bad.
Who had the most steals in the NBA last season?
Who's that?
Fifth, Jimmy Butler.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
For Minnesota.
What about that guy, Sam Fam? Do y'all know, does he do any sliders? Like, who is the slider guy for NBA 2K?
To the inside.
Oh, man, that was a good hand, but he got the rebound.
First points of the night. And Wiggins, his young career, just getting better and better at scoring, Greg, while increasing his workload.
Yeah, and very few scorers can
yes,
do that.
let's get it. Let's get it, Melo.
Wiggins
that was good right there. That was good.
He can flat out carry an offense. Scary.
Now, one thing I'm noticing, I won't making any of those shots
the surface
before using the sliders.
Right now. Anthony,
excellent release. He must just not be a good shooter.
Undoubtedly still the leader of this team.
I haven't been keeping up with Melo's free throw shooting.
I wouldn't know. Some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score.
Fair.
Now here's Westbrook. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Westbrook kicks to George.
Oh, that was almost catastrophic.
6 to shoot. On the arc.
Bang, bang.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
Yeah, and these teams
Cat bringing the ball up too.
One another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
We get a great idea tonight of exactly how they match up in terms of strengths versus weaknesses. When it comes down to a 4-game season series, this first one is always a good indicator of what's to come.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Operation Sports has a couple of slider people, Armor and Swords. Yeah, but see, I just saw the Armor and Swords one, but I don't know if that's his official. Because you saw that was one of the ones that, you know, has some of the numbers kind of high. And I was like, you know, I don't really like seeing 50% on things like shooting.
Now here is George. He's had some playing time, but
no, I'll give it a try.
Anthony sets the pick for Westbrook. Adams with the screen on Wiggins. And George, here we go. Adams dishes to Carmelo. And the rejection by Towns.
Their defensive rotation is so good by the CPU. But you don't get the same love with your players.
Any position on the floor.
I understand that.
How he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Westbrook passes to Adams. Teague against Westbrook. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, that's when his speed comes at you, and then he throws the ball out there with some length. He's able to finish around you.
Teague kicks to Butler. He dishes it to Wiggins. Towns a screen on George. Here's Wiggins. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Come on, man. We all over that.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
In the corner, it's Westbrook.
Come on, West. Hit this damn shot.
Minnesota leading by 7.
Must be me.
Outside Teague.
and the way I'm releasing it. Because I'm not, that's twice. I didn't even come close with Westbrook's shot.
Feeds it to Wiggins. Towns a screen on George. And it's Wiggins missing.
And there might as well have been no guy up on the pick. Nothing happened there. Can't be surprised at the results.
Westbrook kicks to George. Screen by Adams. George dishes to Adams.
Go up, Adams. What's taking you so long? Go up.
Trip to the line to shoot.
Trying to dunk that thing.
Steven Adams can have an impact on the game, certainly defensively, certainly with the screen setting.
Another one is that Michigan fan.
The center of this basketball team.
12-minute
the most
all-star
quotable players
sliders.
in the league, and he'll never hold back from speaking his mind in an interview. Gotta love his disposition.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma.
Yeah, man, because I'm trying, you know, I'm trying superstar this year.
Comes in for George. Alex Sabrinas is checked in for Andre Robertson. And Chris Dunn,
you know, I'll definitely give anything a chance, because All-Star is usually what I play on.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
I like how these ones look, though. I like to get how the gameplay is feeling so far.
Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 25 points per game, 12 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally,
I don't know these dudes releases, man. Y'all know I'm going to keep saying, why can't I get the feedback? I don't want to use the shot meter. I just want feedback on my shot timing. That's all, man. Is that too much to ask for?
His career is finished. But when you're the
that can't be too much to ask for.
You usually come up with a very refined.
You got to be able to see that. Even if you prefer this, you know, this way of shooting, I want to see the feedback.
Showing a real desire to set.
God, they have to change that, man. I should not be forced to put it on user timing in order to just see feedback.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City.
And maybe I could use, you know, maybe it'll work. I guess I could do user timing and just cut off the shot meter, and it'll work.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
I want it to be the real percentage of these guys.
Here's Kristen. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's the screen. Has to Abrinas. Fires the three. Drills it from outside.
Evidently, I figured out his stroke.
Brooks.
Pause. Gotta pause that statement.
It's a tie game.
You can get feedback if you cut the meter off and not real field goal percentage. Yeah, but I don't want that. I want their field goal percentage. Like, do y'all understand my dilemma? I want it to be the real percentage of the player. Because here's my point with that. Let me pause it real quick. Here's my point. Me shooting, I still have to release the shot at a certain point. The shots are not being made just because it's only the guy's real field goal percentage. There's a combination of timing and real field goal percentage. Like, I don't believe you could just flick the stick or just tap the button and it's still, you know, they're going to release the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're still using a mechanic regardless. So because you're still using a mechanic, you should be able to get the feedback whether you have it on real field goal percentage or not. I just feel that way. I don't see why it shouldn't be there. Because like I said, it ain't like I could just flick the stick. If I had it on, you know, real, if I, like right now, I got it on real field goal percentage. It's not like I could just do a flick and he gonna make the shot. He's still not gonna make it because I'm releasing the ball too early. So there should be a way for you to see your release points, regardless of what percentage, whether you're using real field goal percentage or user timing. There is no reason why 2K can't allow you to still see when you're releasing the ball and get feedback on when you're releasing the ball.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical.
That needs to be an option.
Shots every time down the floor.
Screen by Adams. Abrinas kicks to Kristen.
What is he doing shooting?
Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's Minnesota. Next up will be a home game match against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their home
like that. I need to see what's happening on that layup attempt. You know, did I wait too long to shoot or what?
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. Defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Towns with the steal.
Why do they always steal the ball when you throw it? It's like the ball always travels into the defender.
At the top of the key, Towns. Moves back up. Pass to Bielitsa. Crawford kicks to Brooks. They shoot again. It's Bielitsa.
Thank you. Thank you, Steven Adams.
Adams quick off his feet there with that size and length. Tough to shoot over.
Abrinas kicks to Adams. Back to Abrinas. Patterson, the screen. Pass to Kristen. 6 to shoot. Shakes off.
Good shot. Good shot. See, I just flicked it right there and it worked. So maybe layups are a flick. I don't know. Again, you know, I'm going to watch Czar's video so I can figure it out. I gave him too much room right there. That was my fault. I gave him too much room right there.
Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded.
Love the way these sliders are feeling right now.
That he can step
really
outside and knock down the jumper either.
Grant the pass to Kristen. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Okay.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe.
The game feels competitive and close. It doesn't feel like the computer is like unruly.
Their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lord have mercy. Can you get on Carl Anthony Towns, please? Oh, good shot, Crawford.
And no good. So
I like the quick pull-up by Crawford right there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Jamal Crawford, a guy who has won multiple Sixth Man of the Year awards, and a guy that comes off the bench and provides you with some instant offense, ready to shoot, and certainly ready to shake a defender with those incredible hands.
Beautiful.
Disengaged in the
that
first
was
quarter,
good.
The ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
And we're going to see what's going to happen when these starters get in there.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And for Crawford, it's a luxury to bring him off the bench.
Well, Jamal Crawford is not a high percentage shooter, but with that volume shooting, you know he has the opportunity to impact the game coming in and scoring and getting buckets. There are a lot of people who really enjoy watching Jamal Crawford come in, putting the ball on a string and making scoring sometimes look easy.
Let's see what they're going to be.
Paul George comes in for Grant. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Alex Abrinas. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Kristen. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Taj Gibson's checked in for Towns. Wiggins comes in for Muhammad. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford.
That was a nice putback.
And Tyus Jones subbed in for Brooks.
Nice putback
Gibson
right there.
using his body on the boards. He's great at using his timing to leap up and collect a second chance.
Patterson, the screen. Here's George. Westbrook wide open. He fires.
Psycho Russ.
A shot's good on the assist by George.
They keep leaving that shot open over there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jones kicks to Butler. Screen by Jones. The pass to Wiggins. Shot off the pick. Hits the front of the rim.
What I don't want to is I don't want the game to get easy either. So I'm going to be paying attention to that also.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he
I don't want it to be easy. You know, so you got to pay attention to sliders and figure out what's realistic and what's not.
And he can explode. What a terror on the inside.
He misses the free throw.
And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. Off target from outside.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
George dishes to Patterson. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Over Gibson.
Almost came up with something crazy right there. Good reaction by the defense, though.
Wiggins Jones against George. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Timberwolves.
Sorry for the self-advertising, but can you guys check out my channel? I keep telling y'all, man, nobody. I don't know. I can't say nobody, but I promise you, man, people that pushes them away when you ask them to come by. I'm telling you, it usually pushes people away.
Towns sets the pick for Butler.
Oh, Jimmy
Butler.
And the quickness on the drive, Butler showing how lethal he is cutting to the basket.
1:22 left in the first half. On the wing, George. And Gibson sends it back.
Why was that?
Gibson doing a good job.
I don't understand why that sequence was so slow. That was weird.
Jones,
it was a weird sequence.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Gibson with the steal.
Wow. Come on, son.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jones, the pass to Towns. Dishes it to Wiggins. Towns, a screen on George. Goes up to the stripe. And that one comes up a bit short. Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Anthony. So he gets the whistle.
Trying to draw the foul. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
How many thousands of times have we seen?
Yeah, man. That's the absolute truth, man. If you build it, people will come. Trust me. Trust me.
This is his second trip.
I mean, you're supposed to promote yourself like on your channel, you know, like I do. You know, I always say, hey, don't forget to subscribe, cut on your notifications, hit that like button. You're supposed to do that. But you'll never see me, and you never have seen me go on to somebody's channel or somebody's stream or whatever and ask people to check me. I don't. Trust me, you want it to happen organically because let's say this. Let's say you ask somebody to come by, right? And then they got preconceived notions. Now they like, oh, let me see what he's doing. And then if it's anything they don't like, they're not gonna come back. Whereas if it's organically done, you know, you allow them to find you, and then they see something they like, then you got a sub forever. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to put you up on game. That's it. Like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do or what not to do. I'm just telling you. Trust me, man, from my own experience. And just from me, just being a person in general. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's how I move with anything. You know, when I was in school, I won't, you know, asking people to rock with me or like me or whatever. It just happens organically. That's how everything in life works. You know what I mean? You want somebody to come across your content and be like, oh, I like what he's doing. Boom. Whereas if you tell somebody, hey, come check me out, and maybe it's not your best video, maybe it's not the best content that they see first. You see what I'm saying? So they already coming in with preconceived notions like, let me see what this is. He asking me to come over. You know, it either will make people not come or not stay. You understand what I'm saying? So, trust me, man.
Kevin, who's at the
much better
if
you allow it to just happen.
Okay with that. You know, so some of the guys, Kevin, in the new age are running to the three-point line, and as the ball gets to the rim, yeah, the modern-day fast break is not your
But do all you can,
you
know, to promote yourself. Tell people to subscribe. You know, I don't know if you're on Twitter or anything like that. Make sure you do all of that.
Something coaches are willing to live with.
Problem is, though, sometimes that big wants to run and does run, but you don't reward him, and then maybe they don't run the next time down.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have a big guy working that hard. Problem is, in today's game, some of those big guys are also running to that.
Now, I can't wait to play with like sliders and such against teams like the Warriors,
Paul George is out there with Anthony.
Rockets, teams like that should be able to give you a run.
Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
But I like how this game is going back and forth. You know, 5-point game, probably going to be a 4-point game here.
You know, you've got the young
I like how this one is feeling so far.
Some veteran leadership here for the Timberwolves. The duo of Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, that's all, man. You know, I'm just trying to put guys up on game, man. Let them know that's how it works.
And George kicks to Anthony. Adams with the screen on Gibson. Screen by Adams. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Westbrook.
Why does it take them so long to run the play?
Westbrook's got his third basket of the night right there.
Man.
And Greg, the core of this
takes so
team is
long.
Wiggins and Towns. And, you know, rarely do you get to see 2 #1 overall picks team up early in their careers.
Just so happened that Westbrook was standing where I needed him to be.
Kind of a foundational piece as well.
Good defense,
He's in the conversation for the best shooting guard in our league.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Butler is a physical
That was
dunker.
good.
I mean, he takes
round of applause to Butler.
Seriously, I just love watching this.
They leaving that.
Jimmy Butler comes up with
they leaving it wide open. I'm gonna take it if it's there. I mean, I know Russ ain't gonna hit him all day, but
here's Towns.
Maybe that's why they leaving him there.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the
Maybe that's why they leaving him there. They feel like it's cool.
With his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free
Luis,
throw
what's
line.
up?
And that's a good
It's poppin',
thing
man.
because he finds himself there quite a bit.
The free throw drops for Towns.
So many coaches from the college ranks that have come up to the NBA and not been quite as successful as the run that gave him that opportunity. Billy Donovan certainly has found success early on here in Oklahoma City. Great couple years for him to begin his professional coaching career.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, man.
Several playoff appearances,
Man, we got
even
the
when
bums
losing a
in
major star like Durant. Donovan certainly has shown he's more than
What
capable
was
at
that?
the NBA level.
I think Billy Donovan
What was
did a
that?
great job of leaning on what the
That was a
assistant
crazy
coaching
looking
staff
shot.
for his ball club has to offer. Tons of experience there, and so
All right,
he
Melo,
opened his
some of
ears
these boys
and
there.
listened to those things, and then chose what he wanted to implement within his system. It also doesn't hurt.
Oh,
that Russell
come
Westbrook is
on.
stuck around, Kevin.
Come on.
Been scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Brooks checked in.
Uh-oh, we made it to 2 dislikes. Sorry, I'm unable to please you guys or fulfill your need. But hey, it's all good. Share your
Still
thoughts.
getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. A three-pointer
Just like
is right
that.
on target.
Game is
Jamal
over.
Crawford looking
Game is tied.
from behind the arc on that
Just like that, we gonna slow them
lock him
down.
down out there. You're
Get
worried
them
about
boys
him
back in the
driving around.
game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. George is checked in for Grant. Roberson comes in for Alex Abrinas. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Kristaps. Here's Anthony. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Still can't make the shot down.
Defense. He definitely rushed
I'm gonna
his
figure
shot
out
a little
that
bit
the
down
timing,
low.
man. The timing has to be off with me.
Crawford dishes to
I'm
Gibson.
gonna figure that out.
It's stolen
Oh,
by
there you go,
Adams.
Steven Adams playing defense.
Roberson the pass to Carmelo.
Look at
Can't
this,
stop the
man.
run
What
with
the?
that one.
What?
Those are chances almost always.
What is it about the
Him
layups,
to get you
dog?
2 points, but the D just
Lord
enough
have
to
mercy.
keep him out of rhythm.
Oh man, it's
One or two
killing me.
from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Westbrook kicks to
Why
Adams.
does Steven Adams come out of the paint? Had him right there.
George against Muhammad. Shot clock at 6. George dishes to Adams. Here's the 3. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist
Russell
by
Westbrook.
Adams. And 12 points for Russell Westbrook.
Saving
Yeah,
us.
he's a heady player.
Saving
He
us.
knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Gibson.
Jesus,
Floats
the
in for
defense
easy
lapsed
2.
though.
Credit the assist on
Come
that one.
on.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here is George. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Westbrook. Up and in on the layup.
There we go.
And the Thunder lead by 3.
Yeah. Right on time. Still a Spartan.
From the floor here in the third quarter.
Did
4 of 8.
exactly that.
Well, Brent, the media and others have commented that
let's go, Russ.
He's a gifted scorer. He isn't an efficient scorer. What do you think of that?
Well, Russell is surrounded by guys who are still trying to figure out exactly what they are supposed to be in the
ain't gonna
league.
get no bucket. Oh, why didn't I shoot
for them
that?
to figure it out on his watch, and so that's the delicate dance right now for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook trying to find
looking up the
balance
pass
between leading
and
the charge and putting
get
in charge
the ball
in his
knocked out
teammates.
of my hand.
Well, Thunder leading by 3.
Roberson ain't getting no love messing with me.
He feeds it to Carmelo.
There it is. Oh, come on. We got to get the and one right there, Melo. We need you to get the and one.
Well, Melo's getting inside, maybe even under the skin right now of the defense.
Well, you could feel the clock ticking for Melo's time in New York, and this offseason, it finally ended, Greg.
Yeah, and for a team like this to add Melo to the mix, what?
All right.
I mean,
Y'all getting lucky, man. Y'all gonna get me to finish this full game
hard
up.
to add a player so skilled as Melo for practically nothing.
Crawford kicks to Towns.
Oof.
He gets that one to drop. He's
now Anthony Towns just did his thing right there.
Points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Westbrook passes to Patterson. He kicks it to Robertson. Anthony against Gibson. Anthony dishes to Patterson. Here's George. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Patterson, the screen. Westbrook kicks to Patterson. The kick out to Westbrook. And he could not get that one to go.
Take it in there and get the foul if you can't do anything else.
It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Again, more attack mode play from Russell Westbrook. He just puts it on the deck and draws contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th
and you're in trouble.
of the game.
Just drive to the rack with Russ.
5 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And Oklahoma City making a change. Abrines is checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Wiggins is checked in for Gibson. Jimmy Butler comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Teague in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Okay.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Westbrook passes to George. Over Butler. And that's not going to go.
Come on.
Westbrook has been
Come on, PG. I thought you was going to hit that thing.
Thunder. He's been a major threat from 3-point range.
Thought he was going to hit that thing right there.
We've got more
I like these little steal shots, though. I ain't gonna front. I like these steal shots. I may actually come back and grab a couple of these for the thumbnail.
And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom.
Yeah, man. I don't even know if I'm gonna let this whole stream stay up. I might cut it. I might cut it down to the second game before this one and then start it from there. Instead of showing both the first game and the second game and this one. Because the stream, I don't want it to be extremely long. I mean, nobody gonna sit there and watch the whole stream, and sometimes stuff like that hurts your viewership.
Then it's Wiggins and it's Butler in at the 3-6.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Yo, how do you do the for you guys watching? How you do the shuffle, the defensive slide now? You know, wherever I want to slide quickly in position, it ain't the same as it was in 17.
With the rebound. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Outside for George. That's good. So Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Wait, we got to look at that. Ooh, that was nasty right there. That was a dope moment. Where you got to see that from the beginning. Drive and dish and kiss. Money.
George has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
And that's just
that was dope right
Russell
there.
Came in doing
that
being
was
playmaker,
dope.
but what we're seeing out of Westbrook now great vision.
Teague hits to Wiggins.
Competing hard down the stretch.
Wiggins on their ball.
He wants the ball. That time, he delivered.
He's a dangerous scorer in general, but there he zeroes in on what matters most.
Patterson setting the pick for Westbrook. Outside Anthony. Teague against Westbrook.
Let's go, Russ. Oh, come on. Give me the and one. Give me the and one.
This OKC team is one of the best in the league when it comes to getting themselves to the free throw line. And a lot of that comes with the sheer force of Russell Westbrook, who draws a ton of fouls. But there's a few other crafty players who can get to work on the inside and find their way to the free throw line.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Timberwolves.
I should have sat these dudes down.
The Thunder are a strong team at getting points off free throws, Brent. It helps having Cantor, who's also good at drawing fouls.
Well, we see how much a team can have success just stealing easy points from the free
stayed in
throw
front
line.
of the net
So
time. I
most
must have
teams
did
that are
something
near
right.
the top in terms of finding free throw attempts per game find their way into postseason play. The Thunder have set that trend. Westbrook's aggressiveness, Cantor on the inside, and Adams playing aggressive around the rim.
Abrinas kicks to Westbrook. Clock at 6.
Oh my goodness.
I know it's just two.
That was good.
That's a nice two.
Oh,
Westbrook
Russell.
with the insane
Russell getting off right now.
Timberwolves trail by 9.
Psycho Russ taking over right now.
Outside
Oh, Butler about to do him. Oh, Butler about to do him.
Pulls up. Right through the shoulder that time. All net.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like
Russell
he can
about
take any
to, I mean,
challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Butler about to do him, baby. I'm going to sit Russ down for a minute. Cause I'm gonna, yeah, damn, I need him to come back. I'm going to need him to come back. Let me see. I need to sit all of them down. Their energy levels are tight. Just for a minute. Just for a minute. We got to slow the pace down.
That's Felton in for Russell Westbrook.
We got to slow the pace down, man, until them boys get back in the game.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Felton. You can't hit that time. Great D that time from T.
We're going to have to just try to contain them the best we can.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
I'm not going to let them get too close. One more score without us getting points.
To freeze the defense.
That's going to be it.
And then lift up for the J.
But I definitely need to save both my boys, though.
Patterson, the screen.
Real boy. Ah, man, Jimmy Butler's all over this.
Back to Felton. Great D that
Come on, dog. How do they miss these little layups, man? I just don't understand it, B. I just don't understand it.
T dishes to Towns.
How are these dudes missing these little layups?
Now Wiggins.
Don't make any sense to me.
From the wing. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
All right, just slow it down, man. Just slow it down. Take y'all time, man. I'm about to get y'all up out of here anyway.
Patterson a screen on T.
I just need a little bit.
Felton the pass to Collison. Back to Felton. Rebound
again. Yo, I don't get it.
Butler gets to Wiggins.
I don't get it.
The rebound by Patterson.
I do not get it. Once again.
City leading by 5.
Oh, he misses the dunk.
Abrinas the pass to Grant. Back to Abrinas. In the corner, it's Felton.
Bang, bang.
And he's good on the 3
There you
ball.
go. There you go, Felton. There you go, Felton.
Yeah, no question. It looks
man
like
missed
they've
the
rented
dunk.
out room along the perimeter in this ball
It
game.
was contested, though, so I do
They're
like
likely to
that.
keep
I
doing
like
this
the
until
fact that he
defense
missed it.
makes an adjustment.
Here's Towns. Oh,
About to say foul him. Don't give him that. Not the end one. Just snuck back for the inside. These the new sliders. Yeah, these are finally the new sliders. So I went ahead and decided to play the whole game out. And like I said, after the stream is up, I'm going to probably cut the video down. So I'll start the game from the second game. So then, you know, people can actually see the difference. What I might do is cut it down. Yeah, I'll probably cut it down to, yeah, like maybe that second game. So people don't have to watch that full thing, man. You know, people probably won't get to that second part of the game anyway, but
from the line. That's not something
we'll see.
Can say about all
but at least that way you can see the difference.
Out to Anthony. Beyond the arc.
Bang, bang.
And that comes off the assist.
Melo.
Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
But like I said, I can't wait to play against another team, you know, like a more powerful team to see. But I like this balance right here. I mean, I'm only up like, what, 7 points. It's been a tough game.
Westbrook against T.
And that's how it should be.
In the layup for
Let's go, Melo. Let's go, Melo.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Yeah, but what's the timing? Lions Den. What is it? Is it quick or you gotta hold it? You know, is it similar to last year?
Russell Westbrook.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open.
But again, I'm gonna keep an eye on the sliders, man, because I don't want the game to become easy. That's what I don't want. I want real challenge. And I think this game was really challenging. And now we started pulling away a little bit here late.
Continued to play out over the course of his amazing
which is cool. But again, I want to see how it plays out.
The screen, here's Gibson. And he banks in the layup.
Working on the inside, Taj Gibson goes to it. Tremendous at imposing his will down there.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Carmelo. Back to Westbrook.
Oh.
And stolen by JT.
I was trying to lead pass right there. I didn't even realize I was pointing it at Russ. Oh, got the ball right back. So hold on, how you do that?
Westbrook with it.
Okay, I see how you do it. So if you hold it, so those turnovers are on me.
There's no question that
so if you hold it, when they cut, it throws it to that person. Okay, I see.
To the middle. That's in there.
Okay, I see how it works.
And the Thunder lead by 9.
You got to hold it a little longer than last year. See? And that's where it's throwing me off, man. Because I'm feeling like I'm holding it a little longer, but I guess I'll figure it out, man. It's all repetition. Yeah, but I'm not feeling any rumble in my controller. Because I'm not using user timing. I'm using real field goal percentage, which is another issue that I was talking about earlier. I feel like it shouldn't matter. The rumble in the controller and also shot feedback should work, whether you're using real player percentage or or user timing. I think those two options should work either way, especially the rumble and the stick. If I don't have on the meter, something should at least, the rumble should be there so I know when I've reached this guy's apex of the shot or, the appropriate time to let it go. So those two things don't happen, it seems, when you cut on real field goal percentage, and I don't agree with that. I don't think that's right.
Russell,
David, thank you.
All right, man, so that's going to do it, guys. I appreciate everybody who came out, man, watching me get my butt kicked twice, 2.5 times, and then now we're playing with these sliders. So I'm going to continue to play with different sliders, man. I'm going to look on Operation Sports and find out, the consensus, who's the most popular in terms of getting the best results and things like that as we keep this thing going. So I'm going to keep playing this MyLeague. I'm going to run with these Thunder. And this is going to be it. And now, every now and then I'll play with my other team as well, the Force. And I might make that more of an offline thing where, I don't play online as much. But, You guys can expect to see a lot of 2K in the stream. I need to get a day in for you guys since I was unable to stream yesterday. So I'm going to probably shoot for maybe Friday night or maybe sometime Saturday. We'll see how that goes. But I'll bring some Madden, I guess, to you guys, or live. You know, we won't do 2K in that stream. We'll do Madden or live, and we'll see what happens there. Appreciate again, Smooth, another round of applause. Appreciate you. Much appreciation, guys. So that's going to do it. Let's go ahead and take a look at these stats real quick. Let you guys see that. I love this right here. Really love this layout right here. The player comparison. Nice stuff, man. Love this stuff, man. Look how the depth. It's crazy. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it, man. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Cut on your notifications, guys, so you're fully aware of when the next video is up. And I promise, man, it'll never hurt you to hit that like button. I definitely promise you that. And look at this, man. Points responsible for 29-17. So clearly Carmelo and Psycho Russ is getting busy. George responsible for 6. How many points Paul George had? I think he had a slow game there. 3 points. Felton hit his 3. Adams with 4. So these was my 2 strong guys. All right, so there you have it, guys. Appreciate it again, man. I'll be back at you guys soon. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. For you guys who come through to Sim Standard Radio, we'll be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. And hit me up on Twitter, man. Let me know what maybe is a topic that you want us to talk about or discuss or what have you. Let us know, because I'll be asking that question tomorrow as well. All right, so I'll catch you guys later. Y'all be easy. Peace.